So a
Are
light
we
skin.
live, guys? We're
You gonna
live.
say that?
We're live.
Why don't you go live and do the intro? Why you always just say we're live?
All right, I'm sorry. Hello, everybody.
I feel
This
like
is Off the Top, the epicenter of pop culture. I'm your host, Bushido Spirit. Here I have my buddies, my pals, my friends, my co-host, Mo.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
All right, and we got Morgan here.
Hello.
And you know, we saved the best for last. Not really, but that's what
Me?
he believes. Philly boy.
I was about to say, how the fuck you gonna give an introduction to fucking Morgan before you give me an introduction?
I'm higher rank than you
I
now.
had to make an excuse for
No,
having
sir.
you last.
No, sir. If you, I
You said you
I
second string
prestige.
now.
I prestige, dog. Fuck out of here.
You prestige, yeah.
No. No. Look, Philly is the only nigga on this podcast to have like live character development. Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I grow
Right.
as a person, man.
Exactly.
Philly boy only put the whole chapter conscious.
Yo, speaking
Talking
of,
about me with the corny
oh my,
intro.
coming here with this badass audio. Jesus Christ! Mute yourself, you fucking. Yo, I'm sorry.
Something for
Yeah, I'm
Philly.
gonna add enough on the Kun and Kumbaya, man.
Oh yeah, one above all just gave you a donation, Philly. Respect and love.
Hey, give me that money.
Hell
that
no,
money.
you ain't getting shit, nigga.
You ain't never seen that.
That's
shit,
my
man.
money, punk.
Dang,
What
he
did
snatched
he
the chain too. Called
did
you
he
a
say?
punk and everything.
Yo, man, how come Bush become a real nigga and send his money involved? You like, nah, nigga, that's mine now. Like, the fuck?
No, this is bullshit, man. Obviously, you will see your funds.
I ain't seen a motherfucking dollar. Send that shit to my PayPal. I'll be leaving the link in the comments.
by the way, Epic just magically appeared when we started this shit. So what up, Epic? We need you
Epic.
here for this. This is
You know why? Because
Yeah.
he didn't see the call on the server, but he saw that video notification.
Listen, Bush, I'm gonna tell you right now, Epic is about to embarrass you. Throughout for the next hour and a half or however long we do this list, Epic is about to embarrass you.
why is he gonna embarrass me?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I feel like you putting that out there to make him do it. So I don't know. You light skinned fellows are tricky, man.
Well, I mean, now if you see it coming, hopefully you'll be able to dodge it. I don't think so.
Epic ain't on this
We'll
shit,
see.
man. Fuck that nigga. Are you here, Epic? What up, man?
I've been here, man. I'm eating mac and cheese right now, nigga. What's
All right,
up?
man. Eat your mac and cheese. We doing the woke tier list, man. Being that you are woke here, Epic.
I ain't
the
woke. I'm aware. Whatever.
Oh, what, man? It don't matter, nigga. Whatever you want to call it, you are that. All right. You got a whole channel on
Stop
the Discord,
no, nigga.
man.
I hate that shit. I hate when woke niggas be. Look, this is how
I
you
ain't
know you're
woke,
like
yeah.
10th degree, like 8th dimensional woke. When niggas is like, I ain't woke.
4D chess.
He's like, he's like, I ain't woke. I'm just a man.
I
I'm
ain't
just
woke.
like you and me, bro.
Just
We
a
the
regular
same.
person.
Like, it's like, I hate that shit, man. It's like,
I'm just a man that knows the truth. All you
Yeah.
coons and shines don't know nothing about the world.
I'm not woke, man. The rest of the world just sleep, man.
I know
Really
It's not
everything.
fake, though.
Y'all in
Is
the
it not
matrix. Oh, all right, man. All right, we doing the woke tier
Muhammad
list.
talks about his 72 virgins and shit, and most niggas have been through at least 75 bitches already. So
I
that's
love that shit.
paradise right
Yeah.
there.
No, this is what the woke niggas be like. You ever just go outside without the music playing? Just my thoughts and my soundtrack, nigga. Love that shit.
Oh shit, man.
That shit is so trash.
Jump right
Oh my
into it,
God.
man.
We bumping
yeah.
Negro spirituals.
We got,
But
a
yeah,
lot of,
so,
we got a lot of shit to sort out here, man.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got like 100 and some people on this woke list. So y'all gonna have to watch the live stream to see the list, actually. So go ahead and get on that. We also got Stone here with that terrible audio. What up, Stone? Well, that nigga left, so fine. It was good.
Stone.
He might pop in and
Also-
out, man.
Also, if some of y'all niggas, if y'all got Super Smash Brothers or whatever, and y'all want to get a free dub, Stone is trash. So
I thought you said that. I thought you said leave. Because I heard
No,
that.
no,
now
I
you
ain't
want to
say-
show up.
Yeah, I
now
heard
you
that
want to
shit
show
too,
up when I
Philly.
start talking shit on this nigga.
Talking
Alright.
shit, boy.
You know,
No, I
I'm
didn't say
sorry,
leave.
Morgan, man.
That nigga was gonna
I'm
hear.
sorry,
I was gonna
Morgan.
hear you on live stream either
I'm
way.
sorry,
The
Morgan.
fuck?
What I do?
I'm sorry, nigga.
Oh
You know
shit!
what
My
I'm sorry,
camera
man?
tried to come on for a second.
Yeah, I thought that was my camera. I got shook.
Yeah, I got
man.
shook. I got shook.
I was like, my face way too close to the camera.
Hold
It's
up, your
about to look
camera
terrible.
coming on Discord?
Yeah. If you're on one of these groups, you can use your webcam. You can't do that on
Yeah,
server.
yeah.
Oh, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
hide
butt-ass
your
naked
ugly
right now.
mug. Hide your titties in
Shut
your
up,
face.
nigga. You
Butt
wore a
ass
whole
naked.
tuxedo mask with your ugly ass on, bro. How you in a dark room? We can still tell you ugly. What type of shit is that? No lights
Say
on.
so, fam. Say
Fuck
so.
out of here, man.
Nigga said your face a Rorschach test, man. Damn.
Man,
Damn.
fuck out
Ain't
of
shit wrong with that, man. Rorschach the business, dog.
It is, man.
here.
Not to have as a casual face, nigga. The fuck?
I
What are
mean,
you
who
talking
cares
about,
his
man?
face?
Yo, man. That nigga Rorschach is a whole fascist. What are you talking about, man? That man is
yeah,
literally a white
actually, yeah.
conservative. And, like, what are we talking about?
And Mo taught me
Rorschach
this.
that dude.
Daddy taught me, man. Anyway.
They got a
Psychologist.
motherfucking coconut reader, my nigga. Coconut.
It's okay, son.
Coconut. All right, so guys, we have the tier list. Hopefully you can see it on stream. You can see all the people on the list, about 119 people. So this is another epic list here. All right.
It's
And we
gonna take
tried
a
to,
while.
yeah, it was going to take a while. We tried to put people on the list that we feel had an impact on black people as a whole, the black community, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, people that gave us hope.
Yo,
Yo, Bush. You know what you should have done, man? You
Yeah.
should have put yourself on this list. See where you rank
No,
amongst these
hell
niggas.
no, I ain't doing that. That's stupid. That's stupid, Mo.
he can't
That
step
shit
on
would've
these
been fire.
Negroes' levels, man.
That shit would have, nigga. If you see some of the people we have at this, you'd be like, he's definitely on somebody's level, man.
Oh, somebody said Bruce Lee on there twice. He is. He is on there
Bruce
twice.
Lee on the wokeness, man.
Yeah, he on there twice, actually. Accidentally twice. You know, the first picture was bad, so
Yeah.
I forgot to
I mean,
delete
if I
that
had
shit.
my way, he'd be on this list 3 times.
Are we
Shit.
gauging wokeness in terms of the black community or just wokeness in general?
I mean, we can just in general. I mean, however you want to do it. I mean, you
Ah,
can.
shit, if it's in general, where your
you
shoe at,
can
man?
you can use your own criteria, man. Just how you feel
Where
defines
is your
wokeness,
shoe,
man.
huh?
Bro, one of these lists is terrible. Like, oh my god, one of these images look like Corey from Corey in
Where
the
is
House,
who?
bro. Like,
Say it
this
again,
guy-
Epic.
Where is Yahshua?
Joshua.
Yes,
Who is that? I don't have that.
Yahweh,
What?
the Most High.
I don't have
Where
that.
is he at in wokeness?
You talking about God?
Jesus.
We got
They got
Jesus on
Jesus
here.
on the list, man.
Yeah.
Y'all do? Well, I'm not looking at the list.
Yeah,
All right,
Jesus
so
there.
where's Confucius or Fucius or however you
you
say the
want?
nigga?
Oh, Confucius.
Damn,
I
you getting schooled already, Bush.
I was about to put Confucius on the list, but then I was like, yeah.
I mean, you got
Confucius,
Confucius.
Hold on, you
Confucius
got
ain't got no.
Gaddafi on
If you're
there?
gonna put anybody on there, put
Confucius
Gandhi.
is Chinese shit. Yeah, I know you're talking about Confucius. I think.
Yo,
Japanese
Put
names
Gandhi
are
on there.
funny.
Don't put Confucius.
Epic. You know who they don't go on this list, nigga? They ain't go Fela Kuti, nigga.
Ah, no.
They ain't go
And why
Fela
did you
Kuti.
choose that pickle to read?
I just throwing random pictures of it.
Like,
It was gonna be just YouTube personalities, and then these niggas came in like, let's put everybody on here, and then it's
You
like,
got Hugh Hefner on there
Fuck
twice
it.
too.
I do.
Hugh
We'll delete
Hefner.
it. We'll delete it. Well, I guess Mo will explain that. We have a tier list, nigga. So it don't matter what you
how
see.
is Hugh Hefner
Look,
woke? He's
It
a
don't,
pioneer, but not
nigga.
woke.
People will explain. It don't matter what you see here. We got a tier list, so you can give your opinion on the shit, man. That's how we do it, man. So some people
Y'all got Allah
may not
on here?
belong on here, man. We don't have Allah.
Why
I
is
wanted
Donald
to-
Glover
I wanted
on
to
here?
put. I wanted to put the
Stop
honorable
asking
Prophet
fucking
Muhammad.
questions. God damn. Why you do? Why you that? Why, Nick? Come on. It's already 119 people
Why
on
are you
this
yelling
motherfucker,
at me
man.
right now, man?
I'm
Like,
yelling
we
because you
just asked
asking stupid ass questions.
No,
No list can
Bush is
contain
right.
everybody.
No,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
no,
Who burped?
Bush is.
Damn.
Bush is.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Jesus.
Well, who burped? Who burped?
Jesus.
Was that you, Epic?
I heard that.
Was
I
that
mean,
you,
yo.
Epic, who burped?
So you niggas
I'm
already
drunk.
not woke. Y'all niggas sleep as fuck, man. I don't understand.
Professional,
yo.
you unprofessional bitch.
Give Bush the benefit. Listen, like this man had to manually put 119 niggas in
Yeah,
this shit.
like, relax, man. Relax.
This nigga belched. I'm mad this man belched.
Y'all be taking shits on cam, so don't even start.
Man, fuck out of here. You a grown ass man. You can't feel a belch. You burped into the mic. I guarantee you burped into the mic.
I have a phone. I don't have a mic.
A phone got a mic, nigga.
No,
A phone do got
How
a
we
mic.
hear you?
What the
How the fuck we hearing you, nigga?
it has a speaker and it has a talk pad.
I
That's
told
about
that
it.
nigga
A
sleep, man.
talk pad.
Yeah.
Told you Epic sleep, man. He so
Yeah,
woke he
that's
don't
it.
understand basic shit, man. That's how woke
This
he is.
nigga's so woke he don't need a microphone, man. He's like he's like, brother, on a spiritual level, you and me already connected, nigga. That's what, so he's like.
Exactly.
Got a nigga analyzing spoons and chairs and shit, household appliances. Like, what that do, man?
Alakazam, nigga.
Nigga Epic using his mind like a telephone.
That nigga look like
Well,
Alakazam got two spoons in his hand and shit. Like,
Can we start this long ass list?
Yes, we're
We're
gonna
gonna be
get.
doing this shit for like an hour, man.
All right, first up, man. First up. So we got S.A. respectable, C. I don't know, trash, bad faith actor, coon. So
Damn.
Oh, that's
Why
a lot of
Cole
rank.
about him?
S
Cole
A
gonna be top tier.
respectable. Hold up. Why does it go S A respectable and then C?
Respectable
Shouldn't it
debate.
be? Shouldn't it? Why not just make it B?
no, man. I mean, I want
That don't even make no. A's
we
not
need
respectable.
we need to understand. No, I mean, yeah, A is above that. So it clearly. So I mean,
More than respectable.
yeah, respectable
Either
like
give 'em
average.
all
Like it's kind of like
titles.
average. Yeah, like respectable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, respectable. Yeah, that's what I'm going with right there. Average. That's what.
So
It's
Do
at.
you even know what
S,
respectable mean, my nigga? Goodness
Yes.
gracious.
hold up.
Yes.
S A respectable C.
Do you know
Then
what
what?
it mean, woke ass nigga?
Then
What
I
what?
know what it means, man.
what does it mean?
Like
Great honor and damn respect for someone.
S
Listen,
A. Hold on. S A respectable C. Then what else?
I don't know. Then we got trash and bad faith actor and coon.
Damn.
Why is Cole
Trash
so
and then what in
low?
coon? Trash and
Trash
then what
and
in coon?
bad faith actor. You know, somebody that's
Bad
pretending.
bait actor.
Somebody that's pretending. That's
Oh,
only
and
in
then
it for the
coon.
money. So yeah.
So S A respectable C. Don't know. Trash. Bad face actor.
You gotta switch
And
don't
then
know and coon. Don't know supposed to be like the bottom.
the bottom.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
what you don't care about.
You're right.
And then yeah, coon could probably just be a little bit above
Well,
trash.
it don't
I guess.
necessarily mean you don't care about it, but that's why I put it up there. But you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Fake woke and bad faith actor. Man, yeah, that's what I said. Just name it fake woke.
You're right.
Hell, it's fake wokeness going on. It's like it's fake name going Epicent's going on around here. It's like damn, everybody trying to get
Here
damn
this nigga
social
go.
media.
Here this nigga
It's
go.
already spazzing.
Yo, we gotta start. We gotta keep somebody keep a hand on this nigga Mike Cord, dog.
Somebody say cut him off.
Cut that nigga off.
We gotta do it, man.
We getting demonetized immediately, nigga. Out the gate. All right, so
Damn.
let's start this off, man. Is everybody ready? Everybody got your notes? Yeah. All right. So first person up is I think it's Terry Crews. Terry Crews.
Respectable. At the height.
Word.
See,
Okay.
See, okay.
I'm gonna put him at. Here's a crazy thing, right? I'm gonna actually put Terry Crews at. So what we got? S A. I'm putting him at A. I'm
Terry
really putting him
Crews
at A.
Now
Yeah.
let's explain what Terry Crews did. Mo, go ahead and explain what Terry Crews is. Like why
Terry Crews.
this?
I was gonna say Terry Crews. There's two things I can say. One, like if you had to make almost like a resume sheet for this nigga about what he did, right? He at pretty much what feels like the height of the Me Too movement came out as a black man and said, "This can happen to everybody, and it has happened to me." One of his producers, I believe, like that actually ran like the production company that he was assigned to and stuff, actually groped him at a party and stuff, sexually assaulted him. And ever since then, after years of kind of dealing with that shit and dealing with some stuff that happened to him personally and his manhood and how people would view him, he came out and became an advocate for that shit. He's done a lot of public speaking and has kind of become probably one of the biggest male advocates for the Me Too movement.
Okay. So now that we got that out the way, do you want to go first, Mo, with your with your pick? You might as well get it out the way.
As far as where you go, Philly, I put him at either an A or a B. I think like as far as current people go, I think he's definitely done some of the most as a celebrity. You know, that's tied himself into some level of being
now,
an activist.
I would like to say
Yeah.
y'all got to remember that we have a bunch of other people on this list, like Legend. So, all right.
Yeah, I mean, maybe what you might want to do is every 50 picks, we might want to reshuffle a little bit. We ask again,
Okay.
Are you sure about this? You know what I mean? We could do that.
We could do it every 20. That'll be better than 50. Cause like
I
that's
mean, I
how,
still put him at like I see what we got on this list. I still put him at an A. just because of, I mean, you can put certain people up there from like the 70s and shit, but I mean, I feel like the immediate effect that they have on the current state of black people is just like makes up for it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
the impact of these people is one that's not going to be felt for fully in its fullness in a long, or like
Yeah.
it's a long time before we really going to appreciate these people like they deserve. Some of them.
I think another thing is like Terry Crews one. I feel like him is just an anomaly, kind of challenged a lot of people because a lot of the time people were like,
Challenge.
I don't know, a
Yo,
lot.
I mean, I get it. A big, strong man challenging toxic
Well,
masculinity, and
I
also
think it's
No,
it
more than
shows his
that. I
vulnerable
think it's
side,
more than that.
no,
being that he
I
was.
don't
I
mean
think
it's
it's
that. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
I I think it's more than that because you really gotta. It's deeper than that because niggas told him to shut the fuck up. Russell Simmons told him he was like, "Dog, shut up. Just
Yeah.
take it and move on." Like, and that shows you this. I respect Terry Crews on a level that just I talked about it before. Like the whole like no fap shit. The whole he talks about his family a lot. Like this man is a good father and a good husband, and he's just a good example of what a black man
And
should be.
hugely transparent too. I think that's the
And
thing that's
niggas,
so admirable about him.
yeah,
Okay.
transparent, relatable, and he's been through shit. And like a lot of times, the whole thing with masculinity is like you gotta be tough. Don't never talk about it. Just just
Yeah.
take nigga touch your dick, nigga fucking keep on moving. Like you know what I
Take
mean?
it. I'll
and,
touch
and,
your
Like
and
dick.
that's
Yeah.
and
no,
that's
and
and
he's
that's the wildest part.
Punch him
Like
in the
I think
mouth.
a
Yeah.
big thing is it truly challenged a lot of people in the way where they were like, "Why don't you swing at that nigga, man? Why don't you just hit that
right.
nigga? I would have hit that
But
nigga."
the
I'm like, "What?"
but the true thing, the true, and that's the part though. Like that's the part that people. That's why I value Terry Crews so much because he's niggas talk about being strong and being brave. This nigga is brave as fuck. He put that out there, knowing what people would say
Yeah.
about him. And even though people keep telling him to shut up or what he should have done, he's not backing down at all.
Also,
Even though this affects how people see him.
I mean, how hard it is to say no and to push people away because money is on the line. When you starving and you poor and you broke, you
Right.
can't really do that.
Exactly. When
So
you were the
yeah,
breadwinner for your family and your
yeah,
decisions have an effect on whether they eat or whether y'all out on the streets, it takes a strong person to be like, let me quell my rage, let me do what is immediately better for my family. Niggas say like that's an easy thing to do. That's not a fucking easy thing to do. To all the niggas saying they would swing on the dude that touched they shit,
okay.
that is an immediate reaction that carries no thought
All right,
whatsoever.
all right. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually pull up a timer
I'm
for
putting him
this,
at
by
A.
the way.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
can't
put him
we
at
can't
A.
go too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a timer on this. We're gonna give 5 minutes, or not 2 minutes per each pick. I try to, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
But
putting him
let's
at
get
A.
the votes then. Philly A.
A.
Mo, what'd you say?
I said, I'll give it A. Fuck it.
Okay.
We can reconsider after 20.
Stone said respectable. I said C. And Bush, what you got?
I would say respectable too. So I guess we move it to
Okay.
respectable.
What
That's
about
too.
Epic?
It's too epic. Where you at? Epic?
Cool.
I
God
think
damn.
that's
All right,
still. I
that
think that
drags it
still keeps
down.
him at a low B.
Okay. It's respectable. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
respectable is good.
Low C. No, high C, low B. Yeah.
Let's put them right there.
So just throw them in respectable for now.
All right. Freeway
Yes.
Ricky.
I have
Cool.
no idea who the fuck that is.
That's the
Don't
the
know.
drug dealer for crack in the 80s. And
Trash.
How we put this man on the list
I
and
mean,
not the dude from
he
American
look.
Gangster?
I mean, he's
That's
an
what I
advocate
said.
for. I mean, he kind of helped expose the government. Well, he didn't. I guess he talked about it. I don't know if he helped expose it, but he talked about it. So
And Frank Lucas ain't exposed corrupt cops.
he on here. We gonna get to that.
Yeah, he
So
did. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
I didn't know he was on the
niggas
list.
already complaining about niggas being on the list. All right, just
No, just
relax.
thinking, man. Just spitball. That's all.
Just relax. Let's see what the
I
comments. Let's
don't.
see what the chat got
My
to say.
vote is don't know. Don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Epic says trash.
Epic say
I say,
trash.
I say trash. What do you say, Bush?
I would say he didn't do that much, man. He read about the whole thing while he was in prison, and he didn't really contribute to the to it. So yeah, I would say I wouldn't say coon. Just put him in there.
Yeah, that's too far.
I wish we had an NPC category.
NPC.
NPC.
He probably would fit in that, but
Yeah.
no,
I mean,
he probably should be fake woke then.
Yeah, you can put him there. Yeah, because he not really. He not. I mean, he does teach other people that are in the drug game, try to help them get out of it, and talks to young men. So I mean,
Next.
Yeah.
all right, next.
Fake will keep him there.
All right, next. All right, let's reset the timer. All right.
Stone, you gotta say your vote, Stone, if you gonna say something.
All right, we got Candace Owens. Candace Owens.
Yo,
Ebby, you breaking up.
there we go.
Coon. All right. So,
Coon, fake, woke, whatever, don't matter.
okay.
No one ain't listening to her garbage ass anyway.
Coon it is.
Like straight up just Coon. Like there's no.
All right, we got Malcolm X.
No, wait. Hold up. I didn't get the vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
didn't get the vote on Candace Owens.
Okay, go ahead.
And then y'all already gave y'all vote, so I want at least 30 seconds to say what I gotta say.
Man, go ahead, man. Shit, go, please.
I want her in S, and I want her in S
Whoa.
because she is the say what you want. Out of all, she is in politics.
Yeah.
She is the most listened to, not woman of color, because that might be.
She is a
who's
conservative.
Yeah, she's conservative, but what I'm saying, you know the one, the fine ass one, the senator or whatever.
You talking about
That
Cortez? Oh, I forgot to put on here. Yeah, AOC.
No, but I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the other joint, the one that actually got elected.
With the A-rag head rag on and shit.
Oh, you talking about
Ilmar or something?
Ilmar Ahan or some shit. Like I forgot.
No, I'm talking about this. She's not black. She's Latina. Like
AOC.
I said AOC.
Yeah, AOC.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man,
Yeah,
fuck
AOC. I'm trying to say
Yeah.
but black woman, she is the one that is getting in a political field, like in a political environment, arena. She's getting the most attention. They are
listen to Ilmar.
people on both sides
Yeah, we
are
should have put
listening
Ilmar on
to
here.
a black.
You're right.
They're listening to a black woman as it relates to politics. Say what you want about what she's saying. I'm down with that. I'm here for it.
Candace ugly, so no one listen to her. We listen to Ilmar.
Shit, I'm piping.
Yeah, I might put Ilmar.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm so mad.
What I'm saying is, we finally listened to a black woman and what she at least claims to think. I know y'all don't trust what she says as to what she actually thinks, but we're listening.
I would put her at a bad fake woke. I don't think she believes anything she said. And I mean, she was she was a liberal at one point, and she did she file a lawsuit against some sort of school because she was over some racial shit. They were calling her names and shit.
Every story I've heard of Candace Owens, right, and some of them have been pretty decent, right, is that Candace Owens used to be a liberal, found out that shit wouldn't pay the bills, and eventually became one of the like most outspoken black conservatives, and made a whole bunch of money that way. So she's a businesswoman.
Y'all don't think it is a big step forward that at the very least, both sides of the fence are listening and reacting to a black woman in politics?
No.
Y'all niggas is if y'all can't see the fucking like.
I see what you're trying to say, but no.
Dumb. Y'all niggas.
I don't think you understand. Like,
she's a ghetto gagger.
You don't see the significance of that?
Ghetto gagger.
No. I see how you see the significance of that. I say no.
So you saying that means nothing? The fact that she is the most prominent black woman as related to politics.
Fish, you ain't got to do the school days with us, dog.
I don't think that means very much in the way that you're trying to present it. I think it means a lot in the fact that why is the most outspoken black woman getting the most attention also a conservative? That is the interesting part to me. I'm like, why is this happening?
Because we're historically not conservatives. Like she's going against the grain of what black consciousness
but you're responding to the topic that people find interesting. Cool, that's your response. That makes sense. We can talk about that another time. But the point I'm saying is the fascination isn't from the fact that she is such a popular black woman. It's why is the most popular black woman in politics also?
Well, regardless, we're paying attention to black women. Do you get what I'm saying?
You a damn
everybody is. And I'll say this, Butch. This will be the last thing I say about it because we gotta move on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Say what you want. She is. She probably hasn't announced anything. She's gonna run for president, and she's gonna be a stronger candidate than Michelle
Also,
Obama.
also, why is that a badge of honor to get off of the Democratic plantation as if black people don't have minds of their own? Like,
I never said it was.
I mean, but I'm
I'm
saying
just proud
that's
that one
her
of our
selling
sisters
point, though.
is
Yeah.
getting listened to.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's cool and all, but like,
And
at
time,
what
and in
cost?
time and era that we live in, where people of color are marginalized, she's getting listened to.
Hold on, you niggas consider Candace Owens your sister?
That's what I'm saying.
She'll always be my sister. Like I don't support that mentality that something could make you not black. Like having
I agree
there's
with
no
that.
actions that can separate you
But
from
that's not.
blackness.
Yeah, that's not the point.
That's not the point. That's not the point at
How
all.
is that
Nobody's
like
taking.
the bond that we have is one rooted in our ethnicity, and there's
Really,
nothing she
nigga?
can do to separate herself from that.
No, it is. What the fuck? Oh my god.
What do you mean?
Man.
There's something you can do to disqualify yourself from being black?
True. Hold on. If your point of contention is, oh yeah, what like you're trying to take away Candace Owens' blackness, I'm not trying to do that. I don't mean that. Like as I've understood it, the whole thing is that consider someone your brother is. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Time.
sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, you I guess you can get out your point. You can finish your point.
Finish,
Go ahead.
Mo, yes.
All right, the thing I was gonna finish is that as far as I understood, right, considering someone your brother or your sister is more so in terms of your like considering your collective interest in mind. She might think she has your interest, but we all know, you know what I'm saying? We all know that she doesn't. She ultimately has people that are paying her way more money than any community can. You know what I'm saying? And what ends and then the discussion becomes, okay, how is she your sister when she's motivated and satisfying people outside of your community to begin with? Like,
the distinction for me between sister and say friend is a blood bond. A blood bond is even if I don't fuck with what my brother is doing, let's say Kanye West or something, he's still my brother. There's nothing I can do to separate the blood connection that we have. Now, if I don't fuck with what they do personally, that might be like, okay, that person isn't my friend, that person isn't my ally, but you can't separate blood.
Yeah, we got like 90
You
niggas
on the
we got 90 niggas on this list. Come on, y'all. I said time like 1 minute ago. Mo was the last point. Let's go to the next person. All right. Just random. Malcolm X. We on Malcolm X right now. Is that an easy S tier?
That's an easy S tier.
C.
Oh,
you gotta explain. You just can't say C, nigga. Explain yourself. Why?
Y'all talk about y'all hate the coons for turning on people, and then Malcolm turned on his. So I don't know why y'all give him a pass for that.
I mean, he turned on a pedophile though.
Yeah, he turned on a dude who was fucking like young.
Wasn't Muhammad a pedophile? Why he turned on him?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Shots fired, Mo. Can you fact check that one? I don't know nothing about that.
Man, Malcolm X was guts, man. And Muhammad was Griffith, my nigga.
Two wrongs don't make a right, man. Like, come on, man. Come on.
That's because he went against the grain, my nigga. I get this nigga a fucking S.
I'm gonna just give him the impact that he's had, and the counter, the kind of, I don't know if I'm using the word right, but the foil or antithesis or whatever to MLK, like that different mentality is like you don't have to always be about that whole nonviolent shit. You can by any means necessary type situation, and I like that.
A lot of people I feel like that.
It gave the civil rights movement and just black consciousness. It made it more dimensional. 3-dimensional.
Also, I don't think it's just that. The reason a lot of the politicians ended up working with Martin Luther King to begin with was because they were afraid of Malcolm X. They knew what was out there. Do you see what I'm saying? They knew that there was a more militant, quote unquote, militant faction of blackness that could be a threat and a legitimate danger to, everything that they established. And then that gave Martin Luther King the opportunity to be in rooms where people were convinced they could manipulate that man.
Damn, y'all got the Black Panther Party in this bitch.
Also, man, this man had the most character development. He went from Red to Malcolm, man. He had the most development out of anybody.
Now we're talking about development.
You need to have a Professor X Magneto. You need to have a Professor X Magneto like a Sasuke, a fucking Naruto, a Suzaku, a Lelouch. You gotta have it helps. You know what I mean?
Also, to be honest with you. Also, like, this doesn't play a factor in the way you niggas is voting and stuff, but, like, as far as everybody in this list, I think Malcolm X has had the biggest impression, like, philosophically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for me.
On the black community as a whole, or on you personally?
No, on me personally.
Okay.
Of course.
I never really fucked with Malcolm X, to be honest.
I did.
I think he was an incredible, I don't want to say debater, but when I really when I go into my bag and I look at good speeches, I look at his speeches more than I do Martin Luther's. Because when I see him in interviews, there was a guy, y'all know Jussie, the dude who we was just talking about, the guy who has that show. There was a guy who tried to
Amazing.
get him to. There was a guy who tried to get him to say, what is your name? Like, what is your original name? And he was like,
Yeah.
I don't know my original name and they kept trying to box him in the same way Jussie tries to box people in, and he would not do it. And I was like, motherfucker, like,
Oh yeah,
there
he
you go.
was great, man. Like anybody from the Nation of Islam, all of the motherfuckers are great debaters. Like whatever you want to say about them niggas, all of them are good at debates. Like they trained for that shit, dog.
Yeah.
All they're just like, so you see them on the corners.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas ain't Israelites. Them niggas selling oranges,
So,
dog. Israelites don't
so the
sell
verdict, do you think, I feel like we all gave him an S except for
Morgan.
Yeah,
Morgan.
I got
Is that
overruled.
enough to pull him out of S? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's
No.
enough. Yeah, we gave like 4 S's against one per. Like, come on, that's enough.
Yeah, it's an S.
Yeah. All right.
I'll fight this solo battle again another time.
J. Cole. I don't know why he on the list. J. Cole. Jermaine.
Jermaine. Hey, that's a C.
Look, Jermaine is conscious now, man. He been making a lot of conscious, raps. A lot of
I
references
don't
and
hear
stuff
that
going on, man.
I put him at C.
Yeah, C.
He showed up at Flint. You know what I mean? He put his feet down a lot. But I mean,
Oh no, he
I
might be
don't know.
respectable.
I get him a C. Yeah, no, I put him at C.
All right, so we got
He
one
respectable,
respectable and one C.
Whenever you, I mean, you got that power to influence the song, but I never trust that. You know what I mean? I'm always really skeptical about like people who put it in their music, because how much of it is do y'all remember? Oh shit, was it Trayvon? And then everybody made that like all the rappers, they stopped talking about drugs and they got on a track about police violence or something like that. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bogus, and I was like, y'all just doing this shit to sell records and shit. And
Hell
I
yeah.
don't really trust. So I'll be hard pressed to put like if Pac, I'm gonna put higher than this, but pretty much any industry nigga, I'm gonna put it C. Just 'cause I don't trust the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't trust none of them niggas.
Yeah.
All right, so where you at, Epic?
Who we talking about now?
J. Cole. Still on J. Cole.
His ass and then go fake woke for me, nigga.
All right, fake.
Oh.
Mo, where you at? Is Mo here?
Am I?
Oh, hold on. So we're on J. Cole, right?
Yeah, J. Cole.
I put him where everybody else does for the most part. I don't have really any disagreements for the most part. So.
Okay. And I agree with y'all. Put him on. I guess he's C. Just
Yeah,
C.
he's strong C.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually put Kendrick higher than J. Cole, even though I like J. Cole more than Kendrick.
Okay.
Sure you do.
No doubt.
All right, let's reset the clock. Tupac Shakur. Where are we putting Tupac at?
Respectable.
Respectable. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him up at respectable.
Yo,
too.
what's a notch above respectable? Just out of curiosity.
Just
That would
A.
be A.
Yeah.
Right? Who do we got in A currently?
I
Nobody.
put him
No
at.
one.
I put him at high respectable. The reason I say that is because I think a lot of what he did musically was really interesting, but he also paired that up with a lot of his Black Panther family type stuff. Like his values were fundamentally his mother's. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of like, and it's not even just what's it called, his music. He was just outspoken. Period. Like,
And it wasn't his aunt like into that shit too?
Yeah. I think his father was a Black Panther as well. Like his mother got arrested for that shit.
His aunt like moved to Cuba. I
Isn't
forget her
that
name.
Afina Shakur? Oh, yeah, Sada?
No, that's his mom. Yeah, Sada Shakur.
Sada, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
Yeah,
but
not just
I'm
that.
all
Like he's for that shit, man.
I'm all for in the same light that I put Terry Crews. I'm all for people that expand to people outside of the culture and to people inside of the culture what it means to be black and what it means to be a black man. And I know people have been saying this shit forever, but that whole the complexity of what Tupac was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The different facets of what he's like. You could be. There was a sexual side where he was like, I don't know. He was in the bathtub and shit. I can't remember.
I can't remember the
I know what you're
photographer
talking
for
about.
that.
And then there's Brenda's got a baby. Then there's the one he made about his mama. Then there's like some woke shit. And then there's some gangster shit. And it was like, I feel like all of that expanded people's idea of what it meant to be a black man. And you don't got to be one thing or another thing. Like we're complex. We're not just these thugs, or we're not just these R&B niggas. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
the most
yeah.
beautiful.
Complex
That's the
dude.
most beautiful thing about Tupac, man. It's a guy that has a nose ring. Like not too many rappers were doing that at the time, man. And so I
Yeah.
mean, like you said, he was
Another
vulnerable and he
thing,
was tough. He had different layers to him. So
it wasn't
And it
even just
creates a
that.
human image of black men. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
yeah.
It wasn't even just that. I think like the man's presence in general is something that's very rare, and I mean that not even as much like as far as like artists and rappers go. I just mean people in general. Do you see what I'm saying? Well, like Tupac had that presence whenever he was talking. Well, you think that he's like some 6'7" black man talking about this, that, and the other, and it's like this man was really short. Like he was a short dude. You know what I'm saying? He was a short dude that nobody would feel threatened around if they didn't know he was fucking Tupac and had the energy. You know what I mean?
The in between is like, and a lot of niggas don't get where the fuck I be on. Sometimes I'm all for people who expand that shit, the concept of what black is. So that's why you'll see me on board with people that even if I don't agree with them, like for example, I don't want us to be always depicted in like this. You remember Bird Box? Remember that sexy ass nigga
Oh
who was just
yeah,
like
from
From
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
I know that movie was saying
black apocalypse zombie
yeah.
Jesus. You know what I mean? Like I was like, no, I don't like this depiction of even if it's a good looking black man who's saving the day. Like I don't like it. I don't fucking
Oh
like that
shit!
shit.
That nigga Josh said was Tupac woke when he made Hit 'Em Up.
No, but he don't need to be. He was angry, and black men
Yeah,
can be angry, right?
exactly.
and it's
Oh
not
yeah,
even,
you're
and it's not,
right.
and it's,
Yeah.
and it's not even just that. It's like Tupac was better than everybody else because he was self-aware too. Like he knows who he is and where he came from, and he knew, and he never was above that. You know what I'm saying? He could point to himself and other people and be like, "This is what we're a product of. This is how we're fucking up, and this is how people view us." But at the same time,
Wasn't
he
he
still
a
do.
dancer though?
He was
Yeah,
an
he was. He
actor.
was a ballerina.
Well,
He
yeah,
was
he
an
was an
actor,
actor
a
too. Yeah, all
poet.
that.
Yeah.
He was a ballerina. He was a ballerina as a kid.
That's
Tupac
what
was
I'm
mad
saying.
and hit him up. Tupac was mad that niggas tried to justifiably that niggas tried to put a hit out on his ass, and he said, "Fuck them niggas,"
Yeah,
like anybody should.
I'm putting him.
Yeah,
I'm putting him in A just because his impact, man. It's like it. I mean, he did some
yeah.
things, but I mean, he was a good dude overall, and his social
Good
commentary was
dude.
nice, man. He had some nice social
We gotta go on the
commentary.
votes, man. You can't just
And,
throw him
and
there.
also and also like but and
Yeah.
also like another thing is before me reading books and trying to educate myself on like some of the black voices during the civil rights shit, like I heard Tupac way before that shit. Like my uncle put me onto Tupac and that was just kind of my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you
he's a
listen to the
gateway.
Your
music
black
and you hear
uncle?
something to about stuff. Yeah, yeah, my black uncle. Nigga the fuck? What?
I'm saying because you got racist too, then, right?
You thought you had a white
Yo,
uncle.
also, I
saying,
feel
man.
like we'll talk about this another time when we ain't talking about woke niggas, but like
What's
it
next,
ain't a
bro?
50-50
Where we
split.
putting him in?
Yeah, we put him
I
at.
say-
He's at A right now.
I say
Respectable.
How is he
respectable.
A?
Wait, I'll put him at
Everybody
A
said
because of me.
respectable.
All right,
You
all right,
said
all right,
A.
all right. A, respectable. I'm sorry. All right, respectable. You're right. You're right.
You hating ass.
That's it. J. Cole only
I'm pretty
6.
sure Epic called him a coon or something. Epic, who you
No.
putting
All right.
He had some coon features, but he ain't a coon.
in?
Hey,
Okay.
that's what's
All right,
up.
all right. You also had that rape case. All right, let's move on to the next person.
What high profile person don't got a rape
So
case?
did MLK, but we ain't talking about that.
MLK is a coon, man.
Oh my
All
God, we
right.
on Colin Kaepernick, man. Controversial figure right here. Colin Kaepernick.
What's the act one? What's the one where they acting?
What you talking
Do
about?
we have a rank for that?
We got fake woke.
Yeah, fake
Well,
woke.
Fake
So
bad face
we
action.
got rid of bad. Do we still got that tier?
I mean,
Nah,
it's
they
it's
got rid
fake
of that.
woke now. We changed it to fake woke, so same
Fuck it.
shit.
Put them in trash. Put them in trash.
Damn.
Put them in trash.
not the cap. Not the cap.
Cat gotta
That's
go in
your
the trash.
brother, Fish.
He
Please.
kneeled, man. He stood up for
Fuck that
all of us
kneeling
when he
shit. He was
kneeled.
a fucking bum. Like his skills started to wane
But
in the fucking NFL. He was throwing crazy interceptions, and so he was like, "I need to stay relevant, and I need to get
Philly,
this checked. I need to get the
Philly,
bag." And he
Damn,
sold y'all this
Fish.
woke image of himself, and y'all believed it because
Dude,
he had a fucking
we
afro.
live in a capitalist
Philly.
society. Money
I
runs
see how that-
everything, man.
Bro,
Let this
Philly.
man make
He
his
That's your
bread.
brother, Philly. Your
Yeah,
That
brother.
he
man
light
ain't that
skinned just
man
like
half
you.
white. What is y'all talking
Philly,
about,
That's
man?
your
Philly.
brother.
His
Listen,
last name
Philly.
is Kaepernick.
Yo,
The
Philly,
fuck?
man. Listen, he graced his billionaire knee with the soil and shit, man. He lowered himself to the level of
Exactly.
us, nigga. The
I
fuck we
don't
talking
care,
about,
man.
man?
Fuck that
Yeah,
nigga, man.
and
Where is he
look,
now? They gave him a check and he ran off in a cave somewhere. Fuck him.
Damn.
This man been doing work out here, man. He doing
Where
work
is
for
he
kids, all
now?
that stuff, man.
Ever since they gave him that check, I ain't heard from him.
After Philly said that, somebody said that's a white
just because the
supremacist
media
talking point.
just because the media
Stop it.
covers him,
Stop it.
just because the media
Y'all
doesn't
niggas
cover him,
take
don't
it.
mean he disappeared, dog. Like, stop that. Like, we need to
Man.
get out of the way of that. Like, just
Okay,
because the
well,
media
you
don't
tell
show
me
it, that mean it don't
You
exist.
tell me that. Fuck the media. You tell me what the fuck this man been doing ever since
Look,
they
this
cut him
nigga
that
been
fat
working.
ass check.
Look, he been working with kids still in black communities all over the
Fuck
place,
them
man.
kids, man.
Ooh.
Fuck Kaepernick.
Fuck the kids.
Tired of this shit, man. Fuck Kaepernick. He was a bum. Y'all forget that. In the NFL, he was a bum.
Does it matter how good he was as a football player? That don't matter. That don't define him anymore, man. His activism defines him now.
I don't call people savages, but this nigga Philly is savage. He said fuck the children. What's happening,
Man,
man?
fuck them kids.
I thought
He's
he
trash,
had
man.
Philly, your kids is out there, man.
Look, let's just move on. Let's move on. I said my vote. I said where I want to put him. I'm
Alright.
putting him in the trash, though.
Oh, I thought you said Philly had character development. What happened?
He did.
This is character development.
His character development.
He turned on
Nigga
when
said-
Kaepernick came up. He
shit.
changed up.
Yeah, he changed
I'm
up.
saying?
Look, listen. Sasuke had character development. He went to the good side. He did not lose his Sharingan. You're not gonna sneak that fake shit past me, man. My
Shit.
third eye always
What
been
about your
open.
kids,
For a
man?
guy that does nothing but trash Sasuke.
All right, let's get off of Philly. Let's move on to something else. Epic, how you feel? Where you at?
Fuck that nigga.
I already said fake woke, man.
Oh damn, that's bad too. All right,
Nigga
Morgan, where you
away.
at?
Throw him away.
Where you at,
man.
Morgan?
Respectable.
Respectable. Mo, where you at?
I give him respectable. I give him respectable.
Respectable?
Like, cause here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everybody's like, oh yeah, look, he took the bag. He took the bag. But like for me, like I still put him at respectable because for how many
These
years is
niggas
that nigga
putting him
black?
on the same level as
He-
Tupac?
I'm saying low respectable, nigga. Calm down. Like respectable about to be massive. We have like 116 people. Like what are we talking about?
I don't even want to put him in the same like bracket as fucking Tupac, high or low.
Look, he goes to C anyway because I put him at respectable. It's like a trash and a fake wall. You get to C. Put him there.
Yeah.
Did somebody not vote or did we get everybody?
No, we got everybody. It's like 3 respectables, fake woke and trash. So yeah.
That nigga bum.
This nigga hate on Kaepernick. All right. Next person. Let me see who that is. The next person. Next person is NWA. Next group.
Dude, damn, Coons, nigga Coons.
I put him at
nobody high ranking with Epic just saying coon.
I mean, yo, I gotta put him at Coons too, man. Like they was all about
Okay,
haha fuck the police, but then they talked about fucking an underage chick too.
Yeah.
one of these songs.
You talked about smashing a 14-year-old.
No,
30 minutes ago.
Whoa,
You can't stop. You
Run
can't
that
incriminate
back.
anybody
Run
on the
that back.
podcast, Morgan.
Run that
Stop
back.
it right now.
I never had sex with a
Stop.
14-year-old.
I didn't say you. I said you
Say that.
wanted
No,
to.
you said I talked about fucking a 14-year-old. I've
You
never
did.
fucked a 14-year-old. You run that back, sir. You
You
explain the
talked about
situation. No, I
Okay,
never
you
talked about smashing.
wanting to smash a 14-year-old.
I said
you
Amanda
did.
Stenberg. I said Amanda Stenberg was very attractive.
You said I wanted to smash it with you at 14. That's what you said.
Damn.
No, sir. I said I wanted to smash. I was waiting
Yeah.
until she was 18.
Nah. Did he say
All
that?
right, let's.
I need
Yeah. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say
Thurberg
that.
and let y'all
Look.
So okay, so let me get this straight.
Look.
The whole country
Yeah,
does it with the
yeah.
fucking Olsen twins,
Yeah.
and it's cool. But I do this shit with Amanda Stenberg.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say this, Philly. I'm gonna say this, Philly. It's low key disgusting. This nigga low key pre-ordered
Did-
like a 14-year-old.
Look, didn't they?
Stop that.
Look,
Ain't nobody
they.
ordering nothing. Nobody
They
is smashing.
hold up. They didn't just make fuck the police. Didn't they make Express Yourself too, man? Didn't they make that song too?
Okay, but they also made a track about like gang banging a underage girl.
They was just telling you the realities of the street, man. That's how the street life
Well,
is.
Get the
Fuck
fuck
all
out
that.
of here.
Keep that
That's
shit under wraps.
And also Ice Cube, man, he put a lot of black actors on, man. You
Ice
know?
Cube
And then
is
Dr.
fake.
Dre wore makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, Dr. Dre been
he took it in the
black
booty.
businessman.
And Easy had AIDS.
What the fuck
Exactly.
they got to do with anything? Come on.
They set this nigga up like Griffith,
I
dog.
like how you trash
Blood
them, but you
sacrifice.
won't trash Malcolm for being a pimp and selling crack.
And then all of a sudden they
he
fall
right.
apart.
Malcolm was a pimp too, man.
All of a sudden they fall apart, man.
And he was a snitch. But you
Oh,
co-sign all that.
No, I don't.
Malcolm was a
Stop.
Niggas S tier though.
All right. So, what? Given all that being said, what do y'all rank NWA? Philly, starting with you.
Coon.
I'm putting that
Epic
Coon.
said two Coons.
I'm doubling down on Coon.
All
I was
right, all right, Morgan.
probably C or fake
All
woke.
right, all right.
That's not looking good.
You gotta
They gonna
say
be smelling
one
it.
or the other, man. You can't say both. Which one?
Fake woke.
Fake woke. All right,
That's
Mo.
lower than C, ain't it? Damn.
I think fake woke is the right one. I don't think
Oh
they went
shit.
for. Here's the thing with the NWA though. Like the reason I say fake woke is because they made some legitimately woke songs. But
What is woke about
ultimately, like,
NWA?
hold up,
He
nigga.
said the
Listen,
songs, nigga. What the
listen. The songs are woke. The thing I'm trying to say is otherwise more intelligent people, right? We'll take these messages and be able to dissect some really intelligent stuff from them. And also, I would also agree that I think Ice Cube later on in his career did become legitimately woke. I think that man
Yeah.
genuinely became an
He
intelligent
created a
individual.
whole league, man, for
Yeah.
washed up athletes, washed up basketball players.
Yeah. Also, yeah. I mean, for the most part, the reason I say fake woke is because those niggas was involved in some shit. You know what I'm saying? Do I believe they were a
Yeah,
product of
yeah.
that neighborhood and stuff? Yeah, but like they were still doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they were still doing shit.
All right,
They
so
was part of the Jerry Heller bullshit, dog. They was the reason why hip hop went downhill and shit.
we got 3 fake wokes.
Well,
I'm
trash
gonna
or
go ahead and
good?
do fake woke as well. And we got two coons. So what we got? Trash right there.
Yeah, hot trash.
High trash.
Okay.
I guess that's good enough. That's good enough, man. All right. Reset the clock here. We on Candace Owens, guys.
No, we already did her.
No,
We on
not Candace. I'm
Stacey
sorry,
Dash.
Stacey Dash. I'm sorry, Stacey Dash. Same.
What the
shit.
fuck? Garbage, nigga.
Oh, she NWA level?
She worse than they
Well,
love. What the fuck is she doing for the community?
I'm putting Stacey Dash in the trash because I feel like you would think that I would put Candace Owens and her in the same bag, but I feel like she can't articulate herself as much. So I feel like she didn't. I'm all for people expanding the idea of what black people are, but you gotta know your shit. You gotta step out there and really like be intelligent, be articulate with what you think, and she didn't do a
She
good
just
job of
said
that.
something really fucking stupid. Like that's literally the only
Yeah,
reason
black
she's
people
even
don't
here.
need Black History. Why do we have that? That's what she said, man.
No, not even just that.
She
Didn't
said
she
some
say
other
some
shit.
shit about like we can't move forward and shit like BET being exploited, like
Oh
saying
yeah,
that
you're
shit
right.
might be.
Yeah, she was on
Yeah,
BET. That they literally helped her
look,
have a career.
I'm all for
Yeah.
challenging ideas and shit, but you got to do it in a mature and intelligent way, and she did none of that.
Also,
Not to mention she was smashing white guys in the damn movie, man. That's
I
all
mean,
that shit.
so stop, man. We can't we can't rank people on
Yeah,
interracial
nigga.
relationships. Let's stop. No, we
Yeah,
can't.
nigga.
No, we can't,
Trash.
man. No, we can't do that.
All
But
that is a
So
fake
trash.
smash. I would
So
smash.
so trash. I mean, yeah. I mean,
trash.
all right. Epic say trash too. Mo, where you at? Is Mo still here? I'm on muted.
Might be in there.
Morgan, where you at?
I'm gonna say trash too.
Trash. Damn. All right.
But Stone said S. Get out of here.
I'm smashing. I'm smashing.
He just going off.
Oh,
Yeah, just going
shit.
off looks.
Yeah, I'm smashing.
Okay. This is not a will we smash list, nigga.
Yeah.
What the I got to.
I know you missed the smut list, but
Why y'all didn't put it in cool, man? Like what?
Like niggas always be talking about Sanaa Lathan and all that shit. Like, nah, man.
I mean, I guess she trash. I'm gonna say coon, but trash. Like
I
all
don't
the
feel
people
like she
voted
a coon
trash.
per se.
So
She's
yeah.
she's a
I mean, I'm
regular
back now. I was
girl.
gonna say Stacey Dash is trash, but here's the funny part about it, right? Stacey Dash is mad attractive, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if this ever happened for you, but as soon as somebody opened their mouth and say some real stupid shit, they become less attractive. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like,
Yeah, but
Real
I would
shit.
I would still give it a strokes.
Fuck that
oh
shit.
no, yeah, 100%, no question. Like here's the thing, Stacey
Yeah.
Dash is just like sexy. That's the whole thing. Like she's
Yeah,
just
she
mad
is.
attractive. Even if age gets her off, she still look attractive. She just
Stop
does.
it.
And she
Her ears dried up.
when we consider her dark skin one of the first, like the only one of the few dark skinned video girls.
Dark skinned mulatto, yeah.
I mean, she was
Nah,
in. She
man.
looked
And
pretty dark in that
plus,
Kanye video. I don't know. I
yeah,
thought
it all falls down.
yeah,
Or yeah, and then she had her nipples was sticking out through the shirt too. That
them
was
shits was
sexy.
Yeah.
hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Chocolate mulatto, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with
All right,
that.
so
I'm about to go back and
she
watch
gonna
that.
be in trash. So let's reset it here. Who we
I'm about
on
to go back and
now?
watch
We on Harriet Tubman, man.
Damn.
That's S class.
I don't know about that player.
Fuck you mean you don't
Nah,
know?
nigga.
Explain
Me?
yourself.
No, nigga, what I'm saying is, bro, we talking about the Underground Railroad, right?
Oh
And
my
then
god. Okay.
What I'm saying is, but the shit might be deep,
You gonna
man.
talk
So
about
we're
some
gonna
white
try.
men fucking or some shit? Go ahead and say
No,
what you gonna
no,
say.
I'm not saying,
Run the
bro.
timer, yo.
Timer
Underground Railroad.
running.
All right. Anyway, Underground Railroad is whatever. It's like some kind of damn system that slaves had or whatnot, and they got their ass to freedom or whatnot. So how did she know about it? A, and then two, how did she get everyone else there? No one get killed. No one shut that shit down. And we talk about it like it's a popular ass thing. So I'm relating to her and referring to her as the fucking like old school fucking Rosa Parks, or Rosa Parks would be the new Harriet Tubman. So
Wait,
why
actually,
would Harriet Tubman be?
hold on. That's Sojourner Truth. I'm sorry. Her and Harriet Tubman look the same. Hold up. That's Sojourner
Damn, what the
Truth.
fuck?
All colors look the same, huh?
No,
Damn.
we gonna skip the Harriet Tubman. We gonna skip the Harriet Tubman. There you go. We still on
You
Harriet
had me
Tubman. Go ahead.
fucking get into my
No,
spiel,
go ahead. I just wanted to correct myself. Go ahead.
All right, so is who's fucking next, nigga? Sojourner or fucking Harriet?
So it's Harriet right now, but Sojourner is next, man. All right.
All right, anyway, so with Dan Harriet, like I said, bro, she like she can equate herself to Rosa Parks and whatnot, because Rosa Parks is on some bullshit because she was an Eastern Star and all that. But think about it, they still got the damn bus that her black ass was fucking on and shit, and they restored it and did all this shit. So like I said, Rosa Parks was an Eastern Star. 9 times out of 10, not Rosa, but Harriet was on some bullshit too. So that's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what any of that shit mean.
Not at all.
She
Rosa Parks was a fucking Eastern Star.
I
That's
mean,
like one of them.
I can translate for you. What Epic just said is, I hate women.
Nigga, shut your white. What I'm saying is, bro, if you on the devil's tip and you sucking damn devil's dick and taking devil's semen, nigga, I ain't for it.
Epic
And the
said,
devil is all white people.
I'm not saying that's all white people. I'm talking about like evil in general. Niggas can be the devil too, dog, because the devil is black anyway. So I mean, hey.
Oh my damn.
Get it come.
We the devil and God, man.
Epic said civil rights need the boys' cells. That's what that nigga said.
All right.
Nah. Go ahead and do y'all points. I know y'all gonna say
right.
some legendary and shit, but I kind of find the shit fishy. That's just me, though.
All right, so we got like all S's in one.
Respectable.
So all right, so you put you put her at respectable, Morgan.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So what's she?
How come Freddie Douglass ain't getting no dollar? How come her ass getting no dollar, man? Something went on, man.
What was your ranking, Epic? By the way, we didn't get that. What you ranking?
I'm trying to think. What the fuck did I damn say? I might say the C or some shit, dog.
Okay.
I find this shit completely fishy, and if I do some more damn research, I might change my shit later on. But right now, I'm gonna damn rest for the damn C.
Oh my god. So we got 3 S's, a C, and a respectable. I think so.
She high A.
Let's put her A. Yeah, put her A. Yeah.
First A person too.
If I find some shit, I'm gonna tell y'all. So with Rosa Parks, y'all better not put that bitch above no damn fake woke, man.
All right, we on Sojourner Truth now. She made that. She made that speech. Ain't I a woman? I think to the Congress or some shit. That's all I know about her. So yeah.
Exactly.
Outside of Black History Month, we don't even talk about it. So I'm gonna put in I don't know.
Exactly.
What? Oh, you talking about Sojourner Truth?
Yeah. Anybody else know anything else about Sojourner Truth, man?
No.
I thought y'all talking about Sojourner Weaver at first. I don't know shit about this lady.
Sigourney Weaver. That's a whole white woman, man. Know your history, you simps. Damn, Empoli. Then tell us about her, man. She accomplished way more than
Mr. Anime Tale said the only simps in here is Truth, Bush, and Mo.
Damn.
Facts.
But yeah, go ahead, Empoleon.
Billy is sleep.
Also, the reason he said that shit was because like something about Stacey Dash and us saying we want to smash.
Okay. Is that
all right, Nick?
I mean, we put don't know. Let's put don't know. Fuck it. All right.
I'm gonna do some research on her ass. All right, next.
Yeah, you can't know everybody. Goddamn it, niggas gotta do other shit. All right, here you go. Don't know. All right, Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. I gotta give him an S.
Yes. He's not a coon.
Is he a coon in your eyes, bro?
No, I mean, like out of everybody, this is not the coon, or not a coon to you.
Yeah, well, explain.
I watched the biography shit. I mean, I don't know too much about him. He made some music. Nick was blind.
Throw him an S.
Listen, bro, to be a blind musician and get your money right and become a damn famous motherfucker, man, I mean, shit, that's a lot of damn tasks for your ass to do, bro.
This is impact on the wokeness.
He made Georgia, my nigga.
He did. That's true.
He made Hit the Road Jack and Don't Come Back no more, my nigga.
Don't say all that nigga did was play the piano.
Hey, look,
the nigga was blind too, dog. Shit.
Also, he refused to play at places that didn't allow white and blacks to dance together and shit. So, I mean, I guess you could throw that up there.
You talking about Ray
think
Charles?
about it. Ray got like damn a black family and shit too. He ain't like on motherfucking Lionel Richie and the other coon ass niggas where they get white women and fucking biracial women and all this old kind of bullshit. He got the damn whole black family just like Stevie Wonder, nigga.
I'm putting him at respectable.
That's what I'm saying.
See.
All right. See, I give him respectable.
He got banned from Mississippi.
Fuck that shit.
He got banned, not Mississippi, from Georgia, from his own home state, I think, because he wouldn't perform at that thing.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He wasn't being let in. Like, come on, nah. And then they turned around. Isn't his song like the anthem of Georgia or something?
Yeah.
Kaepernick got banned from the NFL and you don't respect him?
Yeah, you don't respect
him. Some bullshit.
He should have got banned before he kneeled because he was fucking trash.
What is his playing ability got to do with anything, man? Like, come on.
Better than
I'm just saying he's trash.
All right,
man. Fuck that, man.
He was a good second string quarterback.
Exactly. Look up the nigga stats. Shit speak for himself.
Damn.
So NFL players can't improve, man, over time. Anyway,
Philly the only one that can get development.
So, so Ray Charles is hovering around C and respectable.
Ray Charles, keep in mind, Ray Charles was doing heroin.
Oh, all while blind, man. He did. He shot up heroin.
Exactly.
Fuck women.
And he was cheating on his wife.
Was an activist.
And he was cheating on his wife.
Like how these accolades?
I'll give Ray Charles a low respectable.
So high C, low respectable.
Respectable, okay. So yeah, C about C, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next person here. Muammar Gaddafi.
Where did that come from?
Look, man. Look. Some niggas have People talk about Muammar Gaddafi as if he's one of the goats, man. He tried to unify Africa, and he's Arab, man. So I mean,
I'll give him a respectable shit.
He tried to have Africa have its own currency and shit, man. And Libya was doing.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you, man. Your cousins know the fucking truth. You know what Gaddafi knew? And then some other dude, I'm gonna find his name. I'm posted in the woke chat. He was talking about how did the Jews leave white? How did the Jews leave black? And come back white. I'm gonna post that shit for y'all, so they know who the fuck we is too. DJ Cal, that's why he always work with niggas, so he know who the fuck we is, nigga. We cousins, dog. So shit, he know. They know, nigga.
Look, man, this nigga was trying to unify all of Africa, man, and have
Africa
a currency, man. Use that gold, put that shit to use, man. Like
that's why they had to take him out the game, bro.
Africa
he was
for Africa.
God's work, dog.
Yeah, man, and they did assassinate him, man. So I mean, look, I guess we the only ones that know about him. Do you know about this man, Morgan?
I know somewhat, but I'll put him in respectable C.
I mean, he a terrorist to the news. So
we always a terrorist.
So was Kaepernick. So was Kaepernick to Trump and Pence. So.
Oh shit! Had they reading rates high, man. I would if I was over there, I would be able to read better, man. That's all I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
you in the land of milk and honey, you can't read.
No, I'm respectable then.
Okay.
Oh no, hold on. How many people said what was the vote?
I got A. I give him A.
All right, Epic.
I said respectable.
Respectable.
Mo.
I plead the fifth that I don't have.
He said, plead the fifth.
That's your people, Mo. You ought to know.
Let's go get us
banned. I plead the fifth. If I say anything about if I say anything about Muslim nigga that been on the news, man, like I'm gonna be on some list.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe, man. Don't say.
Put him in A, then. Put him in A.
All right, what do you at, Philly? You know about this man, Philly?
Philly dip for a second.
Oh, Philly dip. All right, so I guess we put him at A then.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, we won't be on any FBI watch list after doing this.
If it is, it's your fault.
Yeah, we can only blame you.
Oh shit, man. All right, who next on the list? Let me take a look.
Philly.
All right, Kanye. Anybody?
Muammar Gaddafi.
What do you give Gaddafi?
I don't know. Ain't that nigga from Egypt or something?
Libya, yeah.
I don't know nothing about that, man.
Damn, Philly, your people too, man. Come on, dog.
What the fuck you talking about, my people?
He'll stay in A then.
So they're watching you.
Why y'all put him in A?
Look, man, Africa for the Africans, man.
He put in work.
I mean, sure you blow up a couple
Do
of
your
people, man.
research.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, look, sometimes
If
you got to
Obama
break a
gonna be
few
an A,
eggs, man. You know, Obama do drone strikes, man. Come on.
Obama's a damn coon,
They
dog.
all kill
Stop it.
people, man. Come on.
Obama's a motherfucking savage.
Shit.
A
So
gorilla coon, a monkey.
Fit.
so we on Kanye West now.
Yes.
I'm putting them.
I mean, look.
I'm putting them. I'm putting that nigga at a high A.
Yep.
I support the nigga, but I get a nigga a C.
See.
I mean, you even if you want to if you take away, okay, so I got a question for everybody. You take away his most recent shit. You catch him right before he married Kim K. Where you put him at?
S.
You put him
Look,
at S?
Kanye has done a lot, man. He didn't. I mean, look.
This nigga got blonde weave now, dog, and making
I mean,
slave clothes.
as far as the hip hop industry, man, he made it okay to be yourself, man. To be this geeky, nerdy black kid, man. Also
And to kill your mama.
Look, got rid of some of the homophobia in hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying?
You sure?
He spoke out against that, man. And he
Oh,
tried to give Beyonce her just due, man.
Who cares
Right.
about
Fact.
He
Beyonce?
stood up.
That's fact.
He might have been drunk when he did it, but he stood up for a black woman, and he spoke about the president at the time, George W. Bush,
Oh yeah.
live on air.
Mm-hmm.
Which he could have been more articulate with it, but fuck it, he did it.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
And he talk about the prison industrial system, man. You know, he talk about getting convicts out, man.
Y'all
So
putting MAGA, my nigga, ahead of Tupac? Yes.
And he's married to the woman who is fighting against
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Trash.
Niggas should be mad.
Niggas don't care about anything. So if he said one thing wrong,
no, I feel you, bro.
One soundbite. They get
right,
one
bro.
soundbite. They get one soundbite, and then they throw this nigga away, man. And you a Kendrick Lamar fan, but my favorite track by Kendrick Lamar, Mortal Man, dog. When shit hits the fan, is you still a fan, dog? Apparently, when shit hit the fan, you don't.
No, I'm not a fan. No, I'm not a fan.
That's crazy, man.
When shit hit the fan, I'm not a fan, nigga.
Nah, man. This is like you gonna ignore all his previous contributions and all his current contributions for the sake of like he went into fashion, like he did his own fashion. I wasn't fucking with it, but like he pushed the envelope on. Like I said, even if I don't agree with you, I'm always down for pushing the envelope of what the current view and consciousness of black people is. I'm always down for that.
Hold on. So
you
let's
said
do
you
this.
would ignore all that?
No, like
What you mean?
let's give this a second. If you want me to actually expound on what the fuck I'm saying, I'll do. But I'll be quick about it. This is gonna be a whole discussion.
To say this, I have one question for you.
What's up?
What do you think of his previous contributions prior to all the Kim K shit?
His previous contributions, this is a difficult one. Previous contributions, I don't even really care about the Kim K shit, to be honest with you. He can marry whoever
well, I'm
the fuck
just
he
saying
wants.
that Kanye, the college, the things that he did when he came out, college dropout, late registration, graduation, 808s and heartbreak,
they were
Dark
pretty
Twisted
cool.
Fantasy.
Dark Crystal.
You don't feel like they push the culture and hip hop, which is a black created medium. You don't feel like he did positive things for black people through that?
Let me just say this real quick. So you know how we went into that whole conversation about how Tupac had like Black Panther family and how he had that lineage and stuff. Funny enough, Kanye has that lineage too. Kanye has Black Panther family as well. Like he had a lot of black advocates in his family as well. And do I feel like bits and pieces that came out as like early on in his career? Hell yeah. He did some really, really good stuff. But I think at the same time, like I feel like someone like Chance the Rapper, someone we haven't talked about on this list yet, better resembles what people view Kanye as. You know what I'm saying? Than
But
Kanye
Chance the
himself
Rapper
ever
would
did.
not exist if Kanye never existed.
But that's not my. Okay,
there
cool.
would be no Chance the Rapper.
There would be no Chance the Rapper without Obama.
There would be no Sean.
But like, oh, hold up. This. Okay, sure, we agree with that, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. I give Kanye his credit.
When you got college dropout coming out, you got him challenging consumerism. You got him challenging the He says we all self-conscious. I'm just the first to admit it. When you got him on a national stage challenging the shit in the black community like that. Jesus
listen to
walked.
me.
You know what I mean? The relationship with Christianity and stuff.
I've never ever made it out to be that Kanye is a one-dimensional person. I get that. I even respect it. Even in a time where I can outright say I didn't fuck with that nigga, period. Even when I was listening to his music, I was like, wow, he's saying some interesting things about mental health. He's not articulating in an academic way. He's not getting to the crux of what's called is happening like on a scientific level, but at the same time he's explaining his feelings in the only way an artist can, and I respect it.
Time.
You
know? All right.
Look,
To
the
the
multi.
votes.
I'm gonna say the multi-dimension. You said he's not one-dimensional. I feel like a black person existing as a multi-dimensional being in the public eye, in and of itself, I'm down. I'm here for it.
cool, but that's a low bar.
Black Panther.
I'll
Low
take it.
bar?
I'll take it. When we have been in movies as just thugs or mystical magical Negroes, I'll take it. When we get seen as actual uh like human being, multifaceted human beings, I'm here
Yeah,
for it. I don't need us to
yeah.
be the hero all the time.
I'm gonna try
I'm
to
good. I'm
challenge
here
that. I'm gonna try to
for
you
black
be
villains.
Hey, yo,
receptive. You be
I gotta wrap
receptive.
this up, man.
Okay, I'm gonna end this. I was gonna say you be receptive to what you want to be receptive to. I'm never gonna challenge that. If you feel like that's something worth admiring and respecting, cool. I'm not gonna fight you on that. That's you, man.
High A.
You say A?
What?
High A. Yeah.
All right,
I
where you
say
at, Mo?
S.
What's like? Go for the rankings again one more time. Like
S,
options.
A, respectable. C, fake woke, trash, coon. I don't know.
Fake woke. I think that best describes him. Fake woke.
Fake woke. Okay.
Yeah.
I give him respectable. So we got a S, A, respectable, a fake woke. Where you at, Epic?
I said C.
C. Okay. So we put him at.
God damn, we all over the board.
I don't know what to put him at. Respectable.
I guess that ends him up with a respectable. I think.
He number one and respectable.
That don't matter, Morgan. Let's go to the.
Just put him in front of Tupac for me. That's
Oh my
Damn.
God! No, we
Please.
not.
Come on, man.
Boyce Watkins.
That's all I ever asked for.
Who the fuck is boy? Don't know.
Don't know.
Trash.
Don't know.
No, we put him with don't know. All right, don't know. A YouTube personality, black businessman. So
Yvette Carnell.
yeah, that too.
Who is that? Don't know, man.
He say
That's
poison
your people,
fried.
Philly. You gotta know, man.
Who?
Your people, Philly. You gotta know. Look up Yvette Carnell. You might want to smash, man.
Yo.
Let me see.
Shit. All right, let's move on. We ain't spend no time on that.
YVETTE. Carnett. CA. I forgot how to spell her damn last name. I'm tripping. Yvette Carnell. 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 I think.
All right, so we on Jay-Z now, guys. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Hey.
Respectable.
Nah, I respect that spook.
I ain't fucking invested in that.
You said you do respect him?
I somewhat respect that spook,
Okay.
so I mean, I guess I give him a respect, even though he on some bullshit.
I give him a respectable
spoke
too.
twice.
Man. You know what I'm saying? A black man out here trying to start his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Not try to be underneath the white man all the time. He tried. He did title all of that stuff, and he made a documentary about one kid that was in prison wrongly. Like he got arrested for a backpack or some shit, and he ended up staying there for like 3 years before his trial.
Damn.
And he killed himself when he got out. So he did a documentary on that.
The door was a legal backpack, dog. That's fucked up.
I forgot the name of that kid. Some details of
Backpack,
the story,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
they say Jay-Z off for just the free verse. All right,
Yeah.
where you at, Mo? Did you say something, Mo? Mo chilling. All right. Let's move up. He unmuted himself. You hear me?
I don't have much to say, man. I think you guys have kind of got this.
All right, we can move on then. We are on your boy Drake, guys.
Fake woke.
Drake is on this list.
Whatever the lowest rate is, put him there.
Coon? Drake Coon?
Trash.
I mean, like, I do fuck with him for highlighting different types of music, like
Light
down
skin
south
music.
Jamaican type music. but
Who are you talking
ultimately,
about? Drake?
like
Jersey.
when he first came out, Houston,
No.
he was putting on for Houston a lot and the music that they do. And then he was going for this whole Jamaican vibe. And I'm all for like exploring black music, but ultimately, like, fuck that. Put him at the bottom.
I'm cool with the bottom.
I mean, Drake stole a lot of
Started
shit,
from the
man.
bottom,
He
now
stole
we
his
here.
styles and shit. He also put
Drake
people
is
on.
Drake is a coon.
Damn.
Drake,
Damn.
put that nigga there.
Put a
Alright.
nigga to the bottom, dog.
I put,
Drake is someone I wholeheartedly believe is this sounds terrible, right?
Say it.
Wholeheartedly reminds you he is black when it's cool. Enough and never anything else. He's like it's cool to be black right now. I'm gonna be black right now. I'm gonna say nigga at the end of my verse. That's his shit.
He say that shit, but he did blackface because he think he a Jew and it's cool and shit, so it's whatever. He think, like I said, he think he a Jew. He think he one of the white Jews, but he a black Jew, but whatever.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be forgetting Drake is black sometimes. I
look,
really
man,
do.
Drake, look, despite having a white mother, he shows respect to black women, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
a damn lie.
Oh, he does. No.
He do.
No, listen. He loves black
He
women.
impregnated a stripper, nigga. What are you saying? What about the culture, nigga? Is that what Negroes is doing? We out here fucking strippers. I know that's what y'all
Yes,
out here doing.
yes, that is what the Negroes are doing.
Yo, Epic, I'm gonna be honest with you. That amount of pussy Drake gets, I'm surprised he hasn't got 5 baby mamas that are strippers, nigga. Like, what's going
Man,
on?
that bitch, she got the baby got ugly though.
Keep it
She's like a
moving, man.
damn dude.
Man, let's not worry about that. Let's get to what the man has done, man. Mo, continue.
What else he doing, nigga? He fucked Serena Williams and passed her ass to a white dog.
What's that mediocre song the black women love? Nice for what? That
Nice
was
for
a
what?
kind
Yeah,
gesture.
yeah,
That's a kind gesture, I suppose.
You
He said,
sampling
look at
Lauryn
the
Hill.
He said, "Look at the beard, dog. He more Jew than nigga."
I don't know.
No, that whole beard shit he stole from Philly niggas.
He stole that shit from DJ Khaled. Shit.
No, he stole that shit from every nigga in Philly named Ramir or Ramit got a beard like that.
Yo,
Damn.
Empoleon said OVO has built successful black rappers, man. McConan.
Google
Like
freeway.
Yeah, like McConan dead. Who else?
Stop.
Circa
No.
2006.
That is the worst. That is the worst point I've heard all fucking day, nigga. He said that like OVO is built. No, OVO is literally a sweatshop. He's built a successful base of ghostwriters for himself. Them niggas want to
Damn.
leave, bro. What are you talking?
God damn.
Damn, you saying Drake got a Chinese sweatshop full of niggas?
This
Yeah.
nigga, the OVO sweatshop
Damn.
is real. What are we talking about? That's like
That's a fact.
A nigga sweatshop. He run a plantation of ghostwriters. Ain't that a bitch?
That nigga
Oh, he
ain't
might
making
be a coon.
iPhones, he making raps, dog. Damn, that's fucked
He got a
up.
plantation. He might be a coon.
I mean, he a slave master, bro. That's what's in his blood, man. You don't know what his great grandmas and them niggas was doing and shit. What them crackers was doing back in the day, dog. Shit.
Oh man.
yeah, also, we can't go around being like McConan gets the successful young black man card. That man is a murderer. Like, stop that.
Wait, is he a murderer? I didn't know
Yeah, he
that.
killed his best friend and ended up in jail.
God
Y'all
damn,
like
all
murderers,
these
though.
murderers, shit.
Y'all like white
I thought
and
raps
yellow,
were
Gilly,
fake,
or whatever
man.
the fuck nigga name is. Y'all like murder.
Molly no more.
Yo, I did not
That's
know
almost gonna
that.
be classic.
Damn, I'm gonna check his music out now that I know he a murderer, man.
Damn, see?
No,
You're all murderers. That's
you're
what
all
Ultron
murderers.
said,
All
bro.
right,
Oh, shit.
so we got.
This, nigga.
So Drake is in coons. That's pretty much from everybody. Despite
Where Ultron at, nigga?
I put him in trash.
Ultron, nigga.
Ultron.
All right, we got Kim K now. Kim K is next.
She can't be above Kanye, so respectable.
I'll say a C, my nigga.
You say a
This
C.
about to sound terrible. This is about
For
to
the-
sound terrible, right? This is about to sound terrible. This is the least PC thing I've said in a long time, right?
Go on, say it, man.
I really do feel like President Trump saw that silicone booty and was like, "Hold up, she wants to talk about prison reform. I'm gonna nod my head, stare at us when she walk out, and we're done with this conversation." I really do feel that way. I feel like nothing that she had in that I respect the interaction. I respect that she showed up at that nigga's office and had that conversation with him. But I truly and honestly feel like there's no change that's gonna come out of that.
Okay.
You're probably true.
I mean, but she freed a lot of black people, man. Got a couple lawyers together, team of lawyers to free a bunch of black people, man. And that's a lot more than some of these other niggas have done on this list. So, actually freeing people.
She also fucked a lot of niggas too.
So?
And then she pretty much took the frame of a black woman with the larger lips,
straight
and
up,
the fat
straight up,
ass,
just cultural appropriation. Straight up,
and
like
just
niggas hate that word.
assimilated a black woman. Like she just copied everything that just
Philly, I'm
But
gonna have to get on your ass right there, dog. Not only black women have fat asses, but you got Russians that have fat asses. You got Indian women that have fat asses.
right, but
Having
I
a fat
feel
ass is
like
just cellulite, dog.
I
What?
That's
get
it.
it, but I feel like she sought to be black, essentially. She
I'll
sought to
give
be
you
as
that.
black as she could have become without giving up her white privilege.
I'll give you that.
Yo,
That's one
I
statement right
gotta
there.
say some shit. I gotta say some shit
Like
about Kim
like for
K for a
example, if a
second.
bitch get cornrows, we not the only people with braids, but like,
Yeah.
nigga, know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
Yeah.
but they probably
Yeah.
only wearing braids because of us. Nobody wearing braids because of Vikings and shit. Nobody. What the fuck? Who say that? Nobody.
Yo, here's some shit about Kim K real quick. Kim K, my thing with her, right, is that there's a moment where Kanye was talking about Kim K and he was talking about his daughter and he said some shit like, Kim is doing a lot. She's out here stripping and being naked because one day my daughter might have a body like that. And I'm like, she's plastic, nigga. What are we talking about? Your daughter is never gonna have a body like that. It's never gonna
so,
happen.
so y'all
You
argument is
can't
that
silicone.
she's doing more negative than positive just by
No, but like no, but even the
No.
counterpoints to her being like
yeah
somebody that's doing good, right?
yeah
Like I said, I gave her points for being like, even if your motivations might not maybe super questionable, right? For showing up to Trump and being like, oh yeah, let's talk prison reform. Ultimately, you did that, so I'm gonna give you credit for that. You know what I mean? You did the thing. I'm not gonna fight you on that. But all this stuff about she's challenging beauty, she's doing all of this, she ain't doing shit. She really ain't
yeah
doing
True.
shit in that regard.
yeah she not.
True.
Yeah, but that's not her saying that though. That's the media.
No, and it's Kanye
It's
saying
Kanye
it.
saying
Kanye
it.
saying this.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
Kanye.
That's his
We talking
wife
about
though. So
Kim. Yeah.
That's
so
a husband. That's
she
a
going
husband.
she going in fake woke. All right, we drop
Man,
off
she at
here.
least see.
You know, fucking see.
Facebook or see whatever. It don't
Yeah,
matter
you
to
know,
me.
where you at?
I
Her.
actually put her at coon.
Damn.
Damn.
All right.
You gotta be black to be a coon, though, dog.
Well then,
I
yes,
gotta
she would
be
stay in
No,
fake
you
no,
don't,
woke.
like
man.
it's weird. Like I put her at coon.
Okay,
You gotta be black to be a coon, dog.
Nah, man.
okay,
Nah,
cool.
nigga, you gotta be black to be a coon,
Yeah,
dog.
how is a white person gonna be a
I'm
coon?
putting here's okay. Watch this. I'm putting Rachel Dolezal if she's on this list. I'm putting her at coon.
Wow. I thought you said she's the NAACP leader.
Shit.
Yeah, she's the. I feel like there are plenty of coons in the NAACP.
You know what? I take that back. I retract that damn statement. I mean, hell, homosexuals are coons, so there we go. Shit.
What?
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
said that shit. Coon
How,
job in the
But where
7-Eleven.
did where did
We,
she
Coons
end up
we
at?
just
Yeah,
can't. We just can't have. We can't be monetized. We can't have nothing with
Yeah,
this nigga.
I have
He
a
insult
counterpoint.
everybody.
How about this? Homosexuals might be coons, but homosexuals is friends, nigga. How about that? How about that? There you go.
Homosexuals.
There you go.
Where did she land at? Where did she land at?
She
she landed
landed
in fake
in
woke.
fake woke. So,
Okay.
Yeah, but she put in work, but whatever. I don't care.
all right.
That shit
Put in
was so
work.
trash.
Well, we
Put
didn't
in
say
work, y'all
nothing though.
get called a coon.
Yo, what
Correct that.
about Quincy Jones?
Homo.
Black
Quincy
black
Jones is cool.
composer. Helped Michael Jackson make Thriller and stuff.
Yeah,
He did a lot of
he
stuff.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He I saw the video. He got he made Will Smith. He got him that TV show,
Yeah.
The Fresh Prince.
Yeah. By putting his
So
finger in his butt.
Oh my god.
Will Smith ain't say all
Wait,
that. But
look, if Quincy was gay, he would have said he was gay, man.
Nigga, stop it. Tupac said that Quincy can't help on that
I
foo-foo
think
shit, man.
No,
Okay.
Quincy
you know
Jones
what
got a
happened?
daughter, don't he?
Why you believe
He
he
So?
got
got
like
a
he got like
daughter?
5 daughters.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying. So?
And
you know what Quincy Jones would
he
have
been
done?
dicking down
Quincy
white
Jones,
women since the 20s, man.
Quincy Jones would never say out front like I'm gay, right? What he would have done is that he would have framed the sentence and been like, "Oh yeah, and I was sucking a nigga's dick," and then somebody like, "Hold up, what did you say?" He's like, "You niggas don't know I suck dick." He expect you to know like he talking to an old friend. That's what he would do
Right.
to
I
end
mean,
that shit.
look, you do got to factor in the fact that he knew that Richard Pryor. I forgot to put Richard Pryor on this list, by the way. Richard Pryor and what's the white dude name? Well, fucking did he
Marlon
say that?
Brando.
Yeah, Marlon Brando. He said Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando were fucking,
Richard Pryor.
and that Michael Jackson
Yeah.
stole music and shit, and the Beatles were
Hold on,
trash.
Richard Pryor
I mean,
was
homosexuality
Richard
is...
Pryor said he sucked a dick.
Yeah.
yeah
Did he?
for crack
Okay.
though. I didn't know you were doing it on the regular.
Damn.
No,
If
I'm
you
pretty
do
sure
it
he
once, it's
said
regular enough.
he sucked the
Ain't
dick.
nothing
He
wrong with
said he
sucking
sucked the
dick,
dick
man.
just to
Let's
try it.
stop it right now, man.
He said he just sucked the dick to try it, if I remember.
Yeah, man,
Whoa.
you exploring his sexuality, man. Come on,
Bush, stop it,
Like,
nigga. If you put a damn dick in your mouth, you having such a
maybe,
weekend.
maybe.
I just remember a stand up. Nigga was like, yeah, I sucked the dick.
All you SJW niggas, if y'all so SJW, put a dick in y'all mouth right now. Lick the damn balls and put some music in y'all teeth.
If the dick was
Unless
cute,
y'all
man,
don't do that
maybe.
shit, y'all
Yo,
bullshit.
You know?
Epic, that shit might be a dick to you, but for him it was potential, nigga.
Exactly.
I
man.
mean, hey, do it then. Potassium,
if the
potential,
dick is
whatever.
feminine
Then
enough.
possibilities.
Shouts out to tell your SJW friends if y'all really about it, put a dick in your mouth right now.
Exactly.
That's
Y'all
wild,
so
Epic, man.
exclusive,
That's
go
wild,
ahead
Epic.
and dick in y'all
Niggas out here paying for
mouth.
toothpaste. This
Yeah,
nigga
that's
going
so
for free.
homophobic.
What you talking
Is I don't even know, man.
I'll watch you do it.
It's
See, I'm gonna be
cartoonish.
homophobic. I'll watch you do it. Go ahead and do it, man. You the homophobic if you don't do it. This shit.
Okay.
There we go, right there.
Let's keep it moving, man.
All right. So what are all the votes? I forgot.
Trash.
I put him at a C. I put him at a C.
C
I
trash.
put him about. I think it depends what you mean by woke, but I feel like Quincy Jones is an all around pretty
impact.
wise and he's a pretty cultural person. I think Quincy
feel
Jones
like-
definitely gets a B. I give him a B.
I feel like a quicker way to do this we should have just took like 5 to ourselves. You know what I mean? Like randomly just did 5 each and just pass it on to the next person.
Here's a rule we're actually coming up to. I think we're around 20 right now. We said every 20 we look at how like the people that we have and see if we can shuffle them around.
I'll put Quincy at C. Yeah.
Hello.
Marcel, what up?
What's going on?
What up?
What's up?
We're recording something and you interrupted us.
Yeah, we doing a woke
Damn.
list, dog. Join in, buddy.
What are we talking about?
We doing a
Ski
woke list,
mask.
man. A woke list.
Hold up, is Sarah J on this list?
No.
We doing
Say Sarah, no.
we doing
Damn.
a wobalist?
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see. What's up next?
Yeah, what's up, man? All right. So let me reset the clock here. So
Okay.
Quincy landed in C, by the way. So we are on Angela
Are we gonna watch
Rye.
together?
Who the fuck is that?
She's a correspondent on like
Coon or
CNN
fake
or
woke?
some shit, MSNBC.
I don't know.
She's like one of those talking head people, like Michael Eric Dyson, but like a woman and shit.
Coon.
but like a woman.
Michael Eric Dyson just be saying big words though.
Oh, the woke
But she don't do that
okay.
though. I mean, but she's like, yeah.
Coon.
That nigga Empoleon said, "Get rid of Marcel." Damn.
He said, "Get rid of Oof, Marcel." Empoleon, what's wrong with you, nigga? What I do to you?
Do you know about this woke person, Marcel and Angelo Rye?
Who is that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Do you know about the ADOS bullshit that's going on? Ooh, shit. Did you include ADOS in here? ADOS?
No, I didn't.
Wait.
Shit.
Why is Bruce Lee and I don't know? What the fuck?
No, that's a copy. That's a copy. That's a duplicate.
Okay.
That's why. All right. So we moving on. Nobody knows Angela Rye except me. So
What did y'all give Angela Rye her ass?
Don't know. Nobody knows her but me. So.
All right, I know the bitch too, but whatever.
I mean, that's
Yes.
2 out of like 6 niggas in here, man. So.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know who this is, but they got a big ass forehead. I see this in the thumbnail.
All right, we got Michael Eric Dyson, your boy.
Fake woke. That's the nigga with the glasses, right?
Yeah, Michael. I mean, there's 2 niggas with the glasses.
And you need to be able to. Trump uses language that perpetuates the articulation.
That sound like Cornel
of the
West.
black man. No, Cornel West. They be on that same type shit, but Michael Eric Dyson literally tries to throw every $10
he word
word
salad.
he knows in the
Words. Yeah, that's him.
I'll be honest with you. The
And he
only
do
thing I've
raps and
seen
shit,
with
too.
the only thing I've seen with Dyson over here is that one time he obliterated Jordan Peterson for being a bitch nigga. And,
I don't think he obliterated Jordan Peterson. I didn't like that debate.
Wait, hold up. Did we also? I know this is late in the game, but we got to put Quanell X on this.
He kept calling him an angry white man. I mean, it's true, but like,
is he not an angry white man?
Hold on. He didn't attack his points like that. He should have went direct with it.
I agree. But sometimes you just need some masturbation material. Sometimes you need to just see somebody shit on a white man. I'm sorry, bro.
I put him at fake woke.
Fake woke. All right, fake woke. Where you at, Mo?
I don't know the nigga.
Like I said, I don't know him. I only saw that one thing and I thought it was funny.
All right, where you at, Morgan? You still here, Morgan?
I don't know who that is.
Don't know. Marcel, you know him? You know him?
I don't know who that nigga is.
God
bro.
damn,
I wish Quanell X was on this shit, man.
All right. We next we got Thomas and Carr.
Don't know who that is.
Exactly.
Damn. Okay. It's not. I think
Wait,
he's
hold
like
it.
an African
Hold it.
leader. So let me look him up. I forgot
hold
who
on.
he was.
So
Honestly.
you gotta look the nigga up.
Yeah,
What the
I
hell?
forgot. I
Why you put
forgot.
him on this
I mean,
motherfucker? Then?
I've heard his name before mentioned. I just completely forgot. So,
Remember, Black
Damn.
Israelites don't use Google.
Damn.
What did
We
they
got
use?
he seized power in 1983 at the age of 33
They use Yahoo.
in an endeavor to eliminate corruption and the dominance of the former French colonial power.
These niggas,
Many
these
people
niggas
call
out here
him
using big,
African
nigga.
Che Guevara. He was a military captain, Pan-African theorist, Marxist revolutionary, and feminist. Oh, okay. He was an icon for
Pan-African.
many young Africans in the
Like
1980s.
you don't even know who this motherfucker is, man.
Look,
Put him in, don't know.
I heard his name before. I think this man is
Bush, you know
important.
you don't
Okay,
know
I
who
heard
this nigga
Sojourner
is.
Truth name before. That don't mean I know who, like what she about.
Exactly.
You're right.
Did you put Toussaint Louverture on this?
Yeah, I did.
Good shit.
All
What's
right.
the nigga that you just never look the nigga up right now?
Thomas and Carr. I already read this shit off, nigga.
Sankara?
Yeah, Thomas and Carr. Sankara.
So it sound look like Linkara, man. That nigga lame.
Bush, I'm going to the corner store to get some black and milk.
All right, man. Yeah, all right, about
Damn.
Smoking black
Hold on,
miles,
hold
nigga.
on.
Damn.
Yo, hold on, Philly. I don't think you've ever smoked in your life, nigga. What's going on there?
That ass.
So
Philly, you
fucking
good, my nigga?
You a liar.
Hey, yo,
What
let's
has the
look.
white man
Look,
done to you?
You smoking a black and mild Philly? Damn.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
I'll be honest with you, Philly. You smoking sound like some weird shit, man. I don't feel like you've ever smoked that, nigga. Like, what's going on here, bro?
I don't know what to tell you, Mo. I have. Like,
Leave the nicotine alone,
I
man.
can't prove it to you.
Yeah. I felt like low
Look
key.
me
I
some
feel like
booty.
I feel like in the middle of Philly, what you would do was you would nigga on the swing set when other niggas smoking a blunt, man. I don't know, man.
Nah, man.
hey,
There's a dog out there.
Yeah, mute yourself. You got dogs barking in the back, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm trying to
also
show
we
you
we
niggas
on
really
be
be in
on
these
the
streets,
look, we on Condoleezza Rice, man. Bush
Ooh.
administration. I don't know
Cool.
anything else, man.
Cool.
It's like cool. Damn.
You put my
I don't
nigga
know
Morgan.
shit about no
You
woman.
put my nigga Morgan Freeman in C tier, bro.
Morgan Freeman.
That's Quincy, man.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I need my glasses.
Y'all so
I need my
racist. Y'all don't
fucking
even know.
glasses.
Damn.
The
I
black
need
youth has
my
let us
fucking
down.
glasses.
That
Oh,
nigga look
no.
nothing like
Us
Morgan
down.
Freeman. What the fuck
Nigga,
you
yeah,
talking
Damn.
about?
that small ass
Yo,
photo.
to be honest, I ain't even gonna shit on this nigga, man. I said somebody on this list looked like Corey in the house, nigga. That's all I said.
Damn.
What these niggas look
Moving,
like
bro.
Corey in the house.
All
I
right,
didn't put my glasses on. I apologize.
Hey yo, guys, we on. I'll finish say Thomas and Carr again. We on Condoleezza Rice,
Man,
man.
put her in coon, man.
Cool.
We ain't got
Cool.
I
All
don't
right,
know
cool.
that woman, so yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. All right.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Damn.
That's
And she
facts.
worked. And she
I'm
worked
trying
for
That's
him.
facts.
I'm trying to remember who this person. I know. I'm trying to remember, dog. I can't tell by the picture. I wish I put names on these shits, dog. I swear.
That's
Dang.
Lee Daniels.
No, that's not
Half
Lee
that
Daniels.
nigga's face is being covered with hands. Excuse me.
I just saw a white man driving around drunk.
Who the fuck is that? Hold up. Let me figure out.
That man was at a stop sign for 40 seconds.
He was making sure it was safe.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out and get
But
hit.
Bush.
Nothing,
Let's do the niggas we know first. Goddamn, we don't
Nah,
know
that's gonna
everything.
make us be like, oh, who is this?
Yeah, you
At the
right. You
end,
right. We
who is
come back.
this?
We come back to him. You're right. We just come back to him because I forgot who that was. We
Damn.
got Childish Gambino.
Yo,
Fake woke.
Respectable.
let me
Trash.
chime in real quick.
I'm putting that respectable.
Respectable.
Yo, Philly. I honestly feel like America is like this, man. I feel like you could be walking doing nothing, and a nigga that's white could be drunk this entire time in the car, and
Wait,
then he
was she a
call up the
senator?
cops and
Okay.
be like,
In
"I
Obama's case?
caught this nigga walking without a license or some shit."
Yeah,
That's all.
that's welcome to
I
America.
believe
This is America.
That's all.
Listen, Childish Gambino, respectable. I fuck with the fact that he was a comedian. He wasn't a great comedian, but at least he didn't always play up the whole "I'm black" thing in his comedy and in his stand-ups.
Mm.
So,
Fake woke.
and then I've seen him evolve as an artist, a music artist. And he's been
Yep.
saying a lot of real shit. So, I fuck with him, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Once again, I feel like he's one of those multi-dimensional black folk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all multi-dimensional, but he puts it out there. Like, he shows it to people who may not know. Like, we're not just this one category.
You got two fake wokes in the comments.
This
Exactly.
They tripping.
It's
Nah,
funny.
we
This
keep it real.
That nigga is respectable.
It
Nah.
seems like
He
it
rapped
seems like
about white
everybody.
women and Asian women, dog. If anything, that motherfucker a trash ass something, my nigga. But we'll at least say
And then he
How is
got.
he a simp?
How can
He's a
you
simp for
even say
having a
that
wife.
How is he
when
a simp?
no, for fetishizing other bitches, not only that, but like I said, bro,
like what? Like hold on,
But
hold on.
who?
He's man. He How you knocking him, dog? I don't
bruh, he
understand.
played a pansexual Negro, dog. This what y'all want in the fucking culture, niggas that fuck
He
robots
made
and
one of the
toaster
most
strudels
popular
and shit.
songs of
Look,
Pansexual.
2018, nigga.
look. Do you realize that
And it was
there
a
are
woke song
pansexual
about
black folk?
Nigga, I'm talking about Star Wars, my nigga. I'm talking about the fact that he fucking
Hikari was
kissed a
You
white
pan.
can't
man
judge that
in one of
nigga
his
based
damn
off a
skits.
role.
He kissed a white man in one of his damn skits, niggas. Y'all niggas want to get this nigga a pass because he made This Is America. Get the
He
fuck out
said
of here.
fucking toasters and
Stop.
toaster
Half
strudels.
half of the black comedians wore
Hold up.
dresses before.
He
Fucking
kissed a
Martin
Why,
Cross
fucking
dressed
white
half
man,
the time.
nigga.
why
He
do I
kissed
why
a
do
Okay.
I
white
have to
man on his fucking
kissing
cookie.
people? I don't understand.
And
Yeah,
then he stole This Is America. Get the fuck out of here.
From
and
What
who?
you mean he stole
Why
it?
you hating?
He
Why you hating
stole
on
the
child?
damn song from fucking some dude named fucking Pharaoh, dog. Think I'm gonna
No, no, they
call
brought
some
up
y'all
That's
niggas.
receipts.
Damn.
nah,
No,
nigga, nah. Come
Nah,
back,
nigga, he
no,
did steal the shit. Cause
find
the
your
nigga just
evidence,
no.
came
nigga.
out saying that.
Hey,
All right,
present.
look. I'm
Where your receipts at, nigga? Show me some
I
receipts,
got you. I
bro.
got
Hold
you.
on, hold on, hold on. No, the claim is real, but they brought up
Stone.
receipts that they were working on this way before they even put that out. So no, that's wrong.
So no, I'm putting him I'm putting him respectable because
Respectable.
fuck it, he do more for the community than I mean
Yo,
A
like
tier.
Epic is worried. Epic is ultimately worried about shit that don't matter. Like
yeah.
the shit the
I
shit
think
that
I
he
think there's
did
some
for the
interesting
community.
stuff. There's interesting shit to talk about here real quick. I think every time we mention somebody that's really interesting, we forget somebody else we should have added. Like when I'm thinking of Childish Gambino, I'm also thinking of Tyler the Creator. Like I think Tyler the Creator was one we should have involved as well for a couple.
I don't know,
And
dog.
I
ultimately,
mean, I
you
get
know what
Tyler's
we
a
need to
cool.
cancel in 2019? That whole idea that you can't be an activist and have a white, like a white
Have a
woman,
Oh
like a
yeah,
white
a
wife.
lot of people on this list that have that. So
Like they tried to do the same thing to Kendrick. They tried to do the same thing to Kendrick. They were like, "How you gonna say black of the berry, sweet of the juice, and you got a light skinned girl?"
but
Yeah, I mean
Shit was
to be
wild.
fair,
that's a handful of people. That's like they loud, but that's not really everybody.
yeah.
Nobody cares about that
And
shit, really.
I'm just
to be
saying.
fair,
I'm just
like
saying.
he
Dead
was
that
with
shit.
her before he even made that song. I think that's the weird thing that
And
always happens. People always like, how come you ain't dating the dark skinned sister? And it's like,
and Chance the rapper got a whole girl that looked like a man.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just felt
Hey,
like
yo,
I just felt like saying that.
hey, yo,
I
can
felt like
we?
saying
Yeah,
that.
let's not.
Now you had to involve
yeah,
that.
We don't have to insult women to uplift these other
That's
people,
not
man.
Boy,
yeah.
shut that fake shit up, man.
that
I
isn't an
mean,
insult. That isn't an insult.
I
That's a
think
fact.
You
I
just
think we're
randomly
missing
called
the
that
point.
dude's wife a man. Like, what does that have
She
to do with
looked like a
anything?
man.
That
She is a man.
Anyway,
Damn.
is a fact.
I think
anyway,
we're missing a point. I think we're
okay.
missing a point about Childish Gambino to talk about. Big one is that I feel like before Atlanta, before Awaken My Love, I think Stone might remember this, but there was a whole phase of time where black people just weren't fucking with him. Black people weren't
No,
fucking with him.
they still halfway don't.
No, but listen, no. It's different now. Before the
Oh, that's a
punchline used to,
nigga.
yo,
What?
let me finish,
Yeah,
man.
what the fuck? Like y'all niggas retarded, man. Can y'all stay
Oh yeah.
focused, man?
Epic,
Right.
you like the Tupac, right?
Jesus,
He dated Madonna. That's
Jesus.
what somebody said in the
Yeah.
comments.
I mean, Pimp Daddy Kane did too, dog. Shit, him and fucking Naomi Campbell, he had both them hoes spread it open. So I mean, hey,
Oh
You
my
too.
god, man.
What he just stopped being
Man,
woke when he
This.
have
man,
a white
y'all,
woman?
hold up. Y'all
All
saw
right,
them crucified childish.
time.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my point out. Y'all crucified childish
Stone, you
when
can't
he was
even
back
barely
in the day.
talk. You whispering right now. Why are you in the
he
car?
got his girl
Go
in the room.
outside. Like what the hell?
Let the
Childish
man speak.
Gambino girl really look like a nigga. That's crazy. Or not childish, but again, that nigga right there.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, man. Like,
Let
but
the
yeah, I
man
mean,
speak.
let's just end off, man. The whole thing we were saying is that Childish Gambino wasn't even being black people weren't fucking with Childish Gambino. They thought he was fucking weird. They thought him doing all of this shit was him trying to be different. They kept him calling him a white man in a black man's body, a whole bunch of that shit. But then what ended up happening was he changed that narrative by making a whole bunch of shit that black people actually like, and now everybody's like, oh look, he's so
What
talented.
is the
He's
nigga
like running
made
yeah,
that
for
black people like,
hey,
dog?
hold on. Can we do our votes? Fuck all that. I don't care no more. Let's do the votes. All right.
Yeah, my bad.
Let's do the
Trash.
votes. Trash. All right, trash. Where you at, Mo?
I think he's fire. I think he's dope. I don't know what
Fire,
that,
what?
that translates to.
Come on, you know the ranking, Mo. What the hell?
Man, shut your Muslim ass up, man.
What called him?
Nigga,
Whoa,
Yo,
whoa,
what the fuck?
whoa,
Yo, Epic,
Epic, you wildin', dog.
whoa,
Epic,
I
you
think
wildin'.
you need to take a
That
walk,
came out of
nigga. Take a
nowhere.
walk.
Nigga, I know. Hold
whoa.
on. No, nigga, I know your Jello fry sauce ain't talking, bitch, nigga. Nigerian nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
I told you
Whoa.
keep a hand on his
Nigga
mic
out here,
cord.
nigga, hold on. This nigga out here picking fleas out his cousin's hair and shit. The fuck you
Oh,
doing, nigga?
that's a little bit. Yo,
Now
can
that's
we? Yeah, I don't agree with that comment. Can we?
Where did that come
Can we
from?
get back to like where's I got trash for Gambino, one trash,
Look at
one
color people turn each other down.
Mo, where you at? You at
Respectable.
respectable, trash, respectable. What else?
Respectable. Put him in
Respectable.
respectable.
All right. Marcel.
Respectable.
All right. Is Stone still here?
Gracious.
Stone
The
said
sheep,
S
and
tier.
this is America, bro. Goodness gracious.
S tier.
I
S tier.
give him like a respectable, man.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Respectable.
Yes,
Damn,
sir.
Gambino.
All right. Let's move on here. Who we got
That
next?
shit funny as fuck, bro.
All right, we got Curtis Mayfield for some reason. Curtis Mayfield. Mo wanted Curtis Mayfield on the list. So
Who the hell that again?
Who?
Superfly, the dude that made the soundtrack, man.
He made
Oh,
Move On Up. He made Freddy's Dead.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
talked about a lot of these shit that face the black community, like drug use,
Yeah.
Okay.
And all his albums been super politically aware and stuff. And he was kind of he definitely put all of that in his music. He was a big voice at the time, and I think he's fantastic.
I'll give him a
Superfly
respectable.
itself was about black entrepreneurship in a way. So
Yeah, he's
he was,
respectable, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know him, so
I put him at respectable as well. Look him up.
You got
I'll
some
check
good
out the
ass music,
soundtrack.
so yeah.
The other side.
Is that Beyonce?
Beyonce, no.
Everybody should listen to Curtis Mayfield's first 3 albums and listen to the damn Superfly soundtrack. That nigga is amazing.
What's that dude name that did that whole
Just
revolution will
don't
not be
even worry about
televised?
that. Listen to Pusha Man.
Does he produce the albums?
Oh,
Or does
everyone
he
already
actually
heard Pusha
sing
Man. They
and
just don't
whatnot?
remember.
Yeah.
Is he an artist or is he a producer?
Who? Curtis Mayfield?
Yeah.
Artist, but I'm sure he counts as a producer. I think he had like his own band and shit, so he did a lot of the work.
Okay.
All right.
How are we
Yeah,
describing
I'm
woke?
His band was the Impressions. They were fire too.
All right. So what do we put this man at?
Respectable.
Respectable.
Everybody either doesn't know or says respectable, so he's got to be in respect.
All right.
How are you describing woke?
I mean, it's whatever, however you feel, man. What do you think woke mean to you, man?
What the fuck?
What the hell? That's a stupid ass answer, dog.
No,
Well,
it's not. Like you
woke isn't really
fucking
it's
apes,
just-
you smooth brains realize that not
my
everybody can have the same opinion. What we gonna sit here for
actually-
4 fucking
we
hours
actually-
and figure out what woke mean, nigga?
But stop calling niggas apes.
No, they say stupid
He
shit.
stole that shit from me.
They say dumbass shit, dog,
Look.
all the time.
Chill the
said
fuck
that.
out.
That was
Look,
not me.
it's not
That
about
was not me.
necessarily woke. It's more so about contributions to the black community.
That's what I asked him again. Is this
or
woke in the?
effect on the black community.
I don't want
Is
you to
this
put a
woke
definition on it because
within the black
niggas start to get confused. Like, I don't.
You
That's
calling niggas fucking apes?
So it's woke
Stop-
within the black
stop
community.
doing
It's
that.
not just woke in general. Okay.
It's woke in general.
Well, you look at somebody. It's about effect because there's people on this list that are outside the black community. So
Yes.
it's just
What
really
about
about
Abraham Lincoln?
overall
Was he woke?
Wait.
effect and contributions to like the
To society and our culture that we live in. Yeah.
shit like that.
Why is Kanye West respectable?
Spooks, man. That's it.
He balanced out. He
Yo,
balanced out.
Marcel,
the-
you want a real answer, Marcel? Because niggas is caping. That's
I
why,
want a real
man.
answer, bro. Oh, niggas caping?
Nigga-
Okay, because
Niggas is caping.
after I saw Kanye West say there's multiple dimensions and that he is
Niggas is
what's that
caping.
nigga's name? That one prisoner? Fucking, you know what I'm talking about. And in a fucking different reality and shit talking to Trump. Nah, bro. That nigga's a oof, bro.
Caping.
That's a whole coon.
Oh.
Kanye.
Stop
That
it,
nigga's a
man.
coon.
All right. So I don't know where we are anymore.
Where Gil Scott Heron that, dog?
I don't have everybody on here, so I'm missing some people. Yeah.
Who's next then?
We got Che Guevara.
Who the fuck?
That nigga was
He worked
Latino.
with Fidel Castro, and niggas love Fidel
That nigga was
Castro.
Latino. Why is he on this list?
Nigga, we got white people on the list. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, but how did he affect black people at all?
Look, man, during the time of I guess it was around that time when Black Panther, all that shit right there. Him and Fidel Castro were speaking out against what America was doing to black people. So, and that's why people fuck with him. And also, he allowed Assata Shakur to stay in Cuba when the government wanted her, after she got caught up for killing some cops or something like that. So,
all right, that's cool. Shit.
I mean, he's like a communist socialist. So, I mean, yeah,
I don't know the guy, but I mean, his ex sound like some C-level shit or some respectable shit. But I say C because I need to do some more research on him.
Yeah, I mean, they were supplying weapons to African countries that needed help from that. They were fighting imperialism, basically, colonialism, all that stuff. So that's what they were doing.
Okay.
So he up there, like Fidel Castro's side, man. I mean, he's very popular, and the nigga's gorgeous, man. So that's why I don't know.
Fidel Castro is a handsome man, yes.
So we're gonna put him in don't know. I mean, we can do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, we can put him in don't know.
I mean, I know him, but I don't fuck with. I don't feel like his effect on the black community wasn't profound enough for me to.
Damn. I can see that. A lot more people just know Fidel Castro as far as that anyway. But yeah, we got Neely Fuller. I mean,
put it. I don't know, Bush.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right.
That works.
That's the nigga that Tariq quotes all the time. That wrote the book, Compensatory. What's this? I forgot what the shit called. I don't know.
What are we
but he got a lot of good theories and shit about racism and shit. So
I ain't gonna lie, man. When you got a race
Anubis is spamming ass.
Who said? Oh, Anubis is spamming ass. I mean, Anubis no. He got some good theories.
Stone said Bush is an agent.
I'm an agent.
You're a sleeper agent. Yeah.
I'm trying to get you niggas caught up, man. All right.
I ain't read none of Neely Fuller shit. I need to because, like I said, I mean, I'm on some aware shit, but I'm not gonna say I'm no fucking Pan-African because I know I'm not no fucking African.
Well, I mean, he really tries to break down how the compensatory action. He tries to break down how racism works and shit.
It's funny y'all speak about this woke shit and niggas looking at fucking either VH1 or BET and they was having that Will Smith episode where he was talking about how his aunt wanted him to teach the fucking like Black History class and shit. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I remember that Fresh Prince episode when he wanted like a black class to be taught or whatever. So they had to get the white dude like a month vacation. The other dude had to teach the Black History class.
What's wrong with that?
I remember that.
I don't remember that. Next.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar.
A tier.
Hey.
I mean, I gotta explain what
he get fake woke from me, dog. Because like I said, he ain't even like his cousin was Israelite, so shit. He get a damn fake woke.
I think
Kendrick claimed he was Israelite.
That if he really was about black, he would have made To Pimp a Butterfly free.
Nigga, what? He has to make a living.
You missed it. You missed it at the beginning.
He has to survive.
You missed it at the beginning. I said I don't trust. I fuck with the message that they're sending. And Mortal Man is one of my top 5 songs ever. Even if I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan, I told these niggas I was gonna put him above J. Cole. And I like J. Cole more than I like Kendrick. I just don't fuck with putting a price on consciousness. Like, if you're trying to uplift your people,
Philly. That nigga has to make ends meet, bro. He's not doing it. Like, I can understand if he's doing a message for free and whatnot, pushing the message and shit. But the nigga got to make money somewhere, bro.
Hold up. Listen, I get it. I just don't like it as a product. Consciousness should not be a product.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I'll say this.
That's stupid.
I get what you mean. But at the same time, I think the most important thing is it gets in the hands of the people he wanted it to get in the hands of. He said when he made the album that the people he made it for were criminals that have nothing but time to listen to the album and think about, some of the shit that he's talking about. And he said another thing was people that were dealing with mental health issues that might want to kill themselves. So it's all about what's it called, self love and
listen,
just go
that's
ahead.
Cool, but ultimately there was an executive somewhere in a fucking room saying
his name is Dr. Dre. Ain't no executive, it's Dre.
We gonna sell this shit to these niggas and they gonna eat it the fuck up.
Nah,
They
bro,
gonna eat it the fuck up.
you
He didn't
reaching
even sell that
so
well at the
hard, bro.
beginning.
You should say that about anything that's sold by a black person, bro. If you're gonna say that about Kendrick, you
No,
have to say that about
listen.
anything sold by a
I'm
black.
okay if you selling some shit to me. If it's a product like if you own a bakery or some shit and you selling me cakes and everything like that, cool. That sound gay. You selling me cakes, but whatever, right?
Damn.
You selling that shit to me, cool. I'm down for it. But I'm not saying I don't fuck with it. I'm saying I'm inherently skeptical whenever somebody is trying to uplift me and I gotta come out of my pocket to be uplifted. You know what I
Damn,
mean?
bro.
Like,
So you don't pay tithes then?
Nigga,
no, I don't. I almost never
it's
pay tithes. I
music,
almost never pay
nigga.
tithes. I've never
Oh,
understood. I was
goodness.
like,
I agree,
tithes just
Philly.
ain't.
I agree with tides. I agree. I don't understand why you gotta pay time. I agree,
Mm.
but
All right, I'm
it's
gonna post in the woke
music
section on
though.
that, but keep going.
It's like I can understand if it was anything. I can understand if it was admission to, let's say, Martin Luther King to I Have a Dream speech. If he charged niggas to get in, you know, I can understand that. But it's music being put out like he's not the only person eating off that music, you know. Like he has family, he has
That
people he
man
gotta
got a
take care of.
family.
You gotta make money somehow, bro.
I get it, but don't act like this nigga is nickel and diamond either. This nigga got money. Like, you know what I mean? If he wanted to drop a mixtape or a free, like, To Pimp a Butterfly could have been a mixtape, and he could have afforded to do that shit. But he didn't do it. He sold it to us. And I'm not
According
saying
to
that the
Suge, he
message.
ain't got no money.
I'm not saying that the message is not impactful, that people didn't need to hear it. I'm just saying that when you give me a J. Cole's, when you give me a Kendrick, when you give me just about anybody, I'm just skeptical. I'm like, yeah, because I know at the end, like for example, excuse me, I had the belts like a motherfucker.
Go
But
on, man.
Now you burping in the car.
I'm a hypocrite. I'll eat that. Okay. What
I
I'm
was just
saying
joking.
is when Lady Gaga, this is years ago, when Lady Gaga came out, I was like, yo, Lady Gaga is really fucking gaming these faggots. I said this is back when I said faggots. This is
Wow.
back.
Damn.
Wow.
Please,
Listen,
Wow.
please.
Listen,
Damn.
Philly,
no, no,
keep
no.
it going.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Yo.
Wow.
This is you gotta understand. This is me circa 2000 whatever. So
This is the
Okay.
I
last
don't know
stream,
any
though,
better.
man.
Okay.
I don't know any better. And I was like, I know better now. I know you don't call, you call them by what they want to be called.
Epperson.
But what I'm
They
saying
want
is
to be
this.
called that.
I was like, in my head, regardless of how I felt about gay people at the time, I was like, Lady Gaga is clearly selling this to gay people. She's saying like, look, you're born the way you are. You're lovely the way you are. She was using the gay community. They put her up as their champion, and she was eating off that. You understand? And I was like, do gay people not realize that she's eating off that? Like she's using them as the platform to eat off that. And ever since I've seen how that operates, I just don't. And in a lot of ways, I don't really fuck with it. You know what I mean? And I mean, like ultimately, if you a rapper, better that you speak on conscious shit than you speak on drug
Time.
dealing and shit like that. But I mean, hey, I'm putting the nigga respectable.
I said, hey,
All right.
A tier.
Okay. A respectable. A
Sorry for
tier.
all my gay folk out there. I
Uh,
didn't tell you.
all right. All right.
we hear what you're saying,
Who
man.
else is in here? Where you put him at? Epic.
Fake woke.
Fake woke. All right. Mo. It's
Damn,
Mo.
you put
Low,
Kendrick in fake.
low respectable because we got to rank within the ranks. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a low respectable.
All right. I put him at
What?
respectable.
I would have never
Respectable.
thought I would rate him higher than Mo.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. All right.
Well, we got 2 for A and 2 for respectable.
No, but because here's
And
the
then
thing,
one
right?
for fake woke.
Bush, what you
Yeah.
voting? What's your vote, Bush?
Also, like
I mean,
since
I
this
put
is
him at
basically
respectable.
Oh, okay.
since this is basically a Kendrick Lamar circle jerk anyway, I'm gonna just put this out there. Like that nigga made one of the best albums of all time, and it is woke. The album is a straight up just woke album. Maybe the release isn't, but the album itself is.
I
I
just feel
don't.
like he could have done it. He could have done it as
I
a
don't think we
mixtape.
can talk about do it like as far. I don't think we can say that if you earning money, if you making money off of your wokeness, that you should be penalized for that. We live in a capitalist society, nigga. You have to eat. Like, what are we saying when we say that? Like that our
Bush,
activists and people
do
can't make
you
money.
think that Kendrick
Politicians
does
get money
not
all the
have
time.
enough
Shit, don't you need money to
money?
fight them?
Do you think that Kendrick does not have enough money to release that shit for free? To make that a mixtape? You don't think he could have done that if he wanted to?
That's how he makes his living. Why would he release it for free just cause?
I think
People
it
always
makes more
dropping
sense.
mixtapes.
I think it makes sense in a capitalist society to release the thing for money, but also if you're saying your target audience, the people you want this music to
hold
reach.
on. Sorry,
Well,
I know Mo. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I know you big on Chance, and wasn't Chance releasing this shit for free? Or something?
Yeah, but also it privilege like it benefits him releasing it for free. It's not just a humanitarian act. He's doing it for himself.
I don't think that shit necessary. Like I don't think it's a lot about nothing. I don't think you have to
But
release some
the
shit
thing
free
is,
to be really about what you're talking about. I think we shouldn't even do that. Like that don't make sense to me.
even if he releases it for money, so let's say if he plays it on a streaming platform, it's like 1,000 streams is one album, so that's one album sale that he's getting. Niggas is still gonna find a way to pirate his album, so he's losing money that way.
Yeah, you can
so the nigga knows that he's not gonna make as much money as he possibly could from the album. He knows niggas gonna like steal it and listen to it for free, so the nigga gotta make money somewhere, bro. You can't fault the nigga for that.
And when you say when you say you want it for free, you are like you would devaluing his work. You don't think his work is worth the amount that you paid for it? Like
what I'm
niggas
saying
got to
is
give shit out for free now. Niggas need handouts.
I can support him in ways that don't involve buying his album. I could buy his concert tickets, which is where a lot of these artists make their money from. You know what I mean? I can support him. I could buy the what do you call it? The merchandise. I could do that shit. There's other ways to give a nigga your money, dog. And if the message he's trying to send across, if he's really about having to reach the masses, I feel like he don't got to put a price tag on it.
Look, we got to move on. Let's move on to the next person. We got to move on. So he ended up at Respectable, Kendrick Lamar. So that's where he at. All right, we on John Henry Clark.
Who the fuck?
He's a black historian. Back in the day,
ain't that the railroad working nigga, John Henry or something like that?
Let me. I think I said his name right. I don't think it's Henry or something. Wait, hold on. Let me fix that. Let me see.
Doing that thing, John Henry.
I know what you talk. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Anubis spamming S again.
That's
black folk people.
It's R-I-K. It ain't Henry. So Henrik Clark or some shit. Niggas call him Henry though. All right. I mean, he's a historian, man. Around the time when white people were erasing black history, he was one of the people that were fighting to rediscover that history and to say, Egyptians are black. We were kings and shit.
So he started that dumb shit. Okay.
No, he didn't start the phrasing, but he started that black people were worth something. We weren't just slaves. Our history didn't begin with slavery.
I give him that much. I fuck with that much. Everything else, all that Pan-African shit. No.
Also, that meme you just said, that was started by a whole bunch of white nationalists.
Yeah.
Bush.
Yeah, what up?
Bush. You got George Washington Carver on this list?
Oh
no, I don't. I should have, but I don't. I should have put him on.
That's S tier right
forgot
there.
George Washington.
That's S tier.
Nigga, we got 100-something people. You should be happy I put all these other people on here, man. You ain't put George Washington. By the way, Mo Morgan. Hold on, no. Mo Morgan and Philly were here making a list with me. So if people aren't included, them niggas forgot.
I was fighting. You was like, nigga, we got 110 niggas on here.
All right, man.
You said Jim Crow over George Carver.
Bro, wait. Why is Bill Clinton on his damn list?
I just assumed that George Washington Carver was already on it.
Why is Bill Clinton on his list and George Washington Carver
nigga Bush putting people on YouTube. I thought at least he would get George Washington Carver.
Look, the plan was to put everybody we could on here, man. Some people just got lost in the shuffle, man. Forgotten. So
George Washington got Carver, nigga. Come on now.
Look, man.
He invented peanut butter.
It's more than that, but okay.
That nigga was in a Proud Family movie, bro.
Hey, look. All right, Henry Clark, man. Where we at? Don't know.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god. Okay, don't know.
Do the niggas we know.
Can we pretend he's George Washington?
No, we can't. Jesus.
Do the niggas we know.
I'm fit to him, man.
Nigga, let's just pretend that's George Washington Carver, man.
Anyway, goddamn, this is what I'm talking about, Anubis, man. I thought I was supposed to be exposed here, but none of these niggas know the people that I know. Like, I know damn near everybody on this list. All right, we got.
Know. Some of these niggas you put, you don't even know. You reading their Wikipedia.
I read one nigga
next
wiki,
to
man.
Obama look like Stone, bro. That
All
nigga
right.
text.
Let's
All
make
right,
this man George Washington Carver.
we got.
Shit.
We on Elijah Muhammad, man.
I don't really know much about him.
Me
Like
neither.
everybody
my
talk
God.
about him, but I don't know exactly what he did.
I mean, he
I
helped
think he's
start the
old
Nation of
and
Islam,
light-skinned,
man.
right?
Yeah, I mean, and he's a
He's old and
mentor to
light-skinned.
Malcolm X and shit. So,
Why all the
Wait,
really woke dudes
wait. He did
light-skinned?
what?
didn't he start the Nation of Islam in America? I'm
Was
not
he a
too
part of the
sure.
Malcolm X assassination? Was he a part of that,
Oh
or
my
did he just
God.
start the?
I don't know.
I'm
I
pretty yeah,
can't
you
confirm or
know. They
deny.
took that man out, dog.
They
I
did.
mean, he's the guy that I'm not even gonna say that. Look, he did a good amount of things despite being a pedophile, like a pedophile. He did some things.
No,
Man.
wait. What? No.
Yeah,
The
black
fuck?
no, but
Oh,
Bush
his
not
peer
trying to
study
speak
said
on
I
this
think there's
man,
somebody
dog.
before him. So I mean,
He's
so
a
I don't know how far
pedophile.
back it go. Yeah, that's
Bush not
that
trying to say too much.
he was the guy that Malcolm X was exposing when he left the group. So
Oh, then he trashed that. He's a pedophile.
okay.
Hold on now. All right,
Defend it. Defend him. Defend him. To do it.
I don't
Defend the
really know too
pedophile.
much about him, so I'm not.
You're
Do
not
we
a.
got Farrakhan? Do we got Farrakhan over here?
Yeah, we do.
All right. Do we got that one dark ass nigga that was on that talk show talking about how can
Yeah, we
black
do. We do.
people cannot be racist because y'all niggas love quoting that motherfucker,
We
man.
do.
Jeez.
What's his name? Khalid Muhammad or some shit?
Black people
I
can't be
forgot.
racist.
Yeah.
I can't stop you from living nowhere. I can't stop you
Yo,
from
he got
dog.
what he said the ballot or the bullet or some shit. He got a lot of quotables, man.
Yeah, you talk about Khalil G. Muhammad, the dude that made the Convention of Blackness.
Yeah.
Fuck out of
Yeah, we
here.
got him
Y'all
on.
niggas
So
love
Elijah
quoting
Muhammad, man. Where we at?
Y'all people can't be racist, man.
Trash.
Okay.
Who? Oh yeah, I don't know who. I really don't know too much about him, so I'm gonna leave.
All right,
Trash.
don't
like
know.
Epic
Trash.
same.
What Epic at?
Don't.
Epic, you here? Epic. Mo, you know about Elijah Muhammad?
Trash.
I don't know.
I mean, I know enough
Okay.
about Elijah Muhammad to see that he was a slime bag. Like I don't care
right.
too much about what he did. I know he was the fucked up nigga.
All right,
Put him in
so
trash.
trash. I give him a C. So,
Yes, sir.
uh,
Drop it.
he said fake woke. How am I fake woke? But I know more about the nigga than anybody else here, man. Okay, come
I
on.
think he's saying the dude is fake woke.
Oh, fake woke. Oh, sorry. I thought he was calling me fake woke. Okay.
He might be doing that too.
Fake woke. Okay.
I'm waiting on the goat though. He about to come up.
I mean, I guess we stay. I guess trash. Everybody
Trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say I don't know people be showing Elijah love though. Yeah, they do. I mean, he did some things, man. Like despite the allegations and being exposed. I don't want to put it that way. You got to put a smiley face on it, man. Look, I don't know.
Being a pedophile, yeah.
All right, next person. We're moving on. All right, we got Abraham Lincoln, man.
Fake woke.
Abraham
Fake.
Lincoln.
Whoa.
Fake
I'm putting
woke.
him up at S tier, dog.
Gotta be
woke.
S.
Fake woke.
He was slick the first black president.
I think it said where
No,
Michael
he
Jordan
wasn't.
at. Oh hell no.
Oh, that same
No,
dude asked
he
for
wasn't.
where Hitler was too.
Yo.
Abraham Lincoln did not care about black people. That nigga cared about the South seceding, and that's the only reason
what president did care about black people, Marcel?
why. Huh?
What president does care about black people?
Shit, I don't know yet.
Didn't even care about black.
I can't. That nigga's fake woke.
Okay, so why you throwing this against Lincoln then?
That don't mean shit though. Like,
Even though Lola, he did the Emancipation
Oh.
Proclamation, but that's fake woke. The nigga.
fake woke, okay.
that
I
nigga's
give him
fake woke.
I give him a fake woke too, man. What y'all put? Morgan said S.
S.
Stone said S. Where you at, Philly? God damn. Okay. S. Mo, where you at, Mo?
If a nigga free and slays is an S, then that's
I'm like, what do you gotta do?
what other work does he have to put in to be
Hold
like
on,
S
hold on.
then?
Wait,
That nigga only freed the slaves.
It don't
Fake woke,
matter.
nigga.
The motive
Fake woke.
doesn't matter.
The motive does matter. What are you talking
That's
about?
like man, if
Hold
I'm
on,
a
so you-
firefighter and I save your family, you said, man, he only doing that because he getting a check. Fuck it. I
Yeah.
saved your family.
Sage your
You
life.
cannot compare
My props.
I mean, I kind of see
no.
what y'all saying. I do understand that.
That
but
nigga's fake woke, bro.
but niggas caught a lot of
What
hell
do you
afterwards.
mean,
He
dude?
look.
Hold on, Marcel. You got Kaepernick at fake woke?
Kaepernick?
Yeah.
Nah.
Y'all
Wait,
niggas is
scroll
not
up.
putting
He's
Kaepernick
C
on
tier.
So him
Abraham
chasing the
Lincoln.
bag and Abe Lincoln trying to save a country.
No. Abraham Lincoln did not care about black people. He cared about the South. That's almost said receding.
Yeah.
About the South
Yeah, he cared
receding.
about the whole
But,
country.
but Marcel, fuck what he cared about. He freed the slaves, man. Like,
That don't mean
what?
shit.
Wait, but didn't
Y'all
he?
was
Did,
right
wait,
being
did,
changed.
didn't he? Didn't he leave them open? He left the slaves
Bush,
open.
But hold on. Do y'all niggas really think that just because he signed a document that all slaves, nigga, there were slaves into the '60s in the South when black people didn't have TV and
Nigga,
shit. Or
that's
newspaper.
not
They didn't
his
even read.
motherfucker. He can't control that. He
What the fuck you
freed the
mean he
slaves.
can't control? No, he did not free the slaves, nigga.
So
Listen,
what did he do, Marcel?
he
Just
freed the
because
motherfucking slaves, and then the sharecrop. Look, he didn't set up a
slavery still
system.
was going on after he signed the Emancipation Proclamation. What are you talking about?
Yeah, through sharecropping and all that shit. But that's a different look. There's always
Hold
been.
on. Why you always be like forgetting shit, man? Like yeah, he did set up a system. He set up a system to where people would become
Oh my
slaves for
god, here
minimum
this nigga
crimes.
goes. Okay, but not actual slaves though. Like they
No,
are.
but like
They are.
Indentured
but
servitude is
the
still
way you're
slavery.
tackling this shit is as if we didn't have this conversation already. You're like, what's this? Yeah.
Listen.
Look, he did.
I'm
Look,
trying
hey,
to
look,
tell you. I'm
look.
trying to tell you that regardless of the things that happen afterwards, that does not change the fact that he
But here's the thing.
abolished slavery.
But that's not the problem. That's not the problem for me, at least. Maybe
I'm
it is
not
for other
saying it's
people.
definitely not a problem. It is a
No,
definite plus.
no, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying that's not a problem in terms of this conversation. There's no conflict and disagreement there. The thing that I do disagree with is the way that you approach the whole thing that happened after, as if it was this hands-off thing. It was like, what more did he have to do? It's about he did too much. He did the thing, and then what happened was he also built a framework to where people that did minimal crimes such as loitering, if they stood in an area for more than like 5 fucking seconds, he'd arrest them and put them right back in jail. And they'd be slaves. They'd be doing free labor, doing the exact same fucking job they would have done if they were slaves to begin with.
And
And it didn't
you
get abolished.
think that is just as bad as slavery?
When did I say that? When did I fucking
Okay,
say that?
well, what I'm saying is if you understand that it is,
That's not
if
my
you
problem though.
understand that it is not as bad as slavery, it is a
But that,
general overall positive.
sure, but that's
It's
not
a
where we're.
move. It's a
But
giant step in the right
but that's
direction.
not. But that's not my problem with what you're saying. My problem is as if it's a hands-off thing once it's done. It's not somebody that did his part and left. It's somebody that did the thing, but ultimately built a framework that would still cause issues. Like, what are we talking about?
Wait, King
fine.
Green saying Lincoln did not create sharecropping. It was Andrew Johnson.
What did he say?
He said Lincoln did not create sharecropping. It was Andrew Johnson.
Okay, well that's not so much what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that the prison system thing. But regardless, all I'm saying is the nigga abolished slavery. And okay, I will
But
concede
you
that
have to look at
he has
what
set the framework and everything like that. I get what you're trying to say, but he abolished slavery.
that don't mean
Like
nothing, nigga. You can't look at it like
congratulations.
that.
Slavery.
All you doing is reading the cover.
When a
Nigga.
when a
All you
nigga can
doing.
put on his resume that he abolished the most
No,
toxic
nigga.
institution
Only thing that you
towards
doing, you
black
reading
people.
the cover of the book and you're not opening the book, nigga.
Nigga, look, here's what I know, Marcel. Slavery, more so than the prison system
This
and
nigga
everything.
ignorant, man.
Slavery has had the most traumatic and profound effect on the black consciousness, on the
Okay.
black society. And this man is
Well,
responsible
I
for
don't even
abolishing it.
look. I don't even know if it's slavery in itself. It was more so
Well,
the
the
slander.
transatlantic slave trade, whatever. I mean,
I
but
mean,
for the
Stop. This is look. Here's the thing. We've like it seems like we've come to an agreement on the most surface level, but I really don't think we have because the way you're framing this shit sounds like a nigga that learned nothing at all. Like that's gotten to no point. You see what I'm saying?
it doesn't. What you say doesn't negate what I said. That's the thing
nigga,
that's fucking with y'all.
Nigga,
cool, but we weren't even
you're arguing
arguing the same.
history.
look.
We
We
ain't
gotta
even
move
arguing the
on.
same shit.
We gotta
No,
move on.
Mo. He's arguing that it happened. He's not arguing anything that goes deeper than that. He's
That's
arguing
not
that it
the
happened.
point. It's not. That's
I
not
know,
the
I
point.
know it's not. But he's being ignorant. We're not gonna win this. We're not gonna win
What
this
the
against
hell?
ignorant
Like
ass
it's
nigga.
the biggest thing on his fucking record. Like, my whole thing is, we're supposed to be taking the positives and the negatives and weighing them out, and then trying to put this person where we feel like they should go. I'm not saying that
Duff Racist said slavery was in competition with industrialization. It was a losing purpose. So you saying in the end it was going? I mean, he had no choice.
That's subjective because the South's economy was 100%, almost 100% based off agriculture, and the North was actually based off industrialization.
Yeah.
So the South was making most of its money through farming cotton and tobacco, but when the cotton gin came in, it revolutionized that so they could make more products. But guess who still had to pick it? Niggas. So it was not going away.
Here's all I'm saying. We're weighing the positives, we're weighing the negatives. You guys are telling me about the what he did that allowed for a system that is very toxic.
But don't that help with Philly's point though, that it was not going away and that Abe Lincoln
I think that's a different point. What they're arguing is just I understand you guys are telling me what he set into place or what he set into motion, either on purpose or accidentally or whatever, or just carelessly through his actions. I get it. I fully get it. But what I'm saying is, while I think that is bad, very bad, I still feel like the abolishing slavery, for whatever purpose he had, for whatever the inherent purpose is. I'm not going to say that I know everything this man was trying to do, but abolishing slavery, I feel like regardless, we could all come to the agreement that the worst thing for black people was slavery. Even more so than the what do they call it, the prison industrial system or something? It's bad. It's definitely bad. I will put slavery above that because I feel like slavery is the groundwork for all that shit. Slavery was what ultimately I feel like was the groundwork for the mentality that the country has towards black people, towards African descendants. That's me personally.
Yo,
So
do you mind?
Go ahead.
Do you mind if I be transparent for a second? Just absolutely transparent. There's one thing that you said that genuinely just pissed me off, bro. And I'll tell you what it is. It's that shit where you said, oh yeah, if you look at this nigga's job resume, it says abolish slavery. I get that that's a joke, and I get that to a degree that's sort of like almost like an analogy for this whole situation. You know what I mean? You're trying to be like, oh yeah, it's like this. But the thing that pisses me off is that's the exact mentality that gets us into a conversation like this to begin with. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like you're overlooking the entire point I'm making, even though you've convinced yourself that you're on the same page with me. I don't think we are.
How can I accept the things that you're telling me and I'm missing your point? Like, I'm fully accepting what you're saying. So what is the point beyond that?
So what is your argument?
All right, let me say this is the point. Like, let me get like here's the reason that shit rubbed me the wrong way, right? The thing that always happens is that you go to the history books, you look at statues, you look at pictures, they're like, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln abolished slavery. That's a good man right there. Yeah, fuck yeah, abolishing slavery, real nigga. You know what I mean? That's what it's always like. But then you look at it and it's like the thing that I run into all the time is people look for those one lines. They look for sexy ass historic lines where shit sounds like it's cool. Like, oh yeah, this one thing happened. This is the face of that thing, and that's how it is. Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's what it is. That's literally what that shit is. And then what happens is you read the fucking books, you get some context for the situation, you realize, wow, this isn't some admirable humanitarian deed. This isn't something that was purely good. You know what I'm saying? He did the thing that line says, but when you ignore everything around it, that's the most irresponsible thing you can do as a fucking human being. That's so irresponsible.
Here's what I'm saying. I only care about the abolishment of one of the most toxic institutions.
Just because here's the thing though. You penalize one nigga. You penalize one nigga for getting paid, but yet you compliment this nigga when he didn't even care about the thing that he did.
No, here's my thing. Kendrick Lamar didn't abolish fucking slavery. Kendrick Lamar abolished slavery. I give him all the money I got in my motherfucking pocket.
But what I'm saying is this. My thing is, this nigga don't care about the act.
Hold on. Here's the thing. I don't love Abraham Lincoln. Okay, I don't have any feelings towards Abraham Lincoln, but I do put what he did, regardless of the reason, I put it up at a high point. I applaud what he did. Fuck the reason. If you get rid of slavery, I don't give a fuck what reason you got. That's like saying like if you in a burning home and a dude comes in with a fucking fire extinguisher. Oh, he just wanted to get on the news. Oh, he just wanted to be seen as a hero. I don't give a fuck. You stopped my house from burning down. Fuck everything else. I don't even care if you're a pedophile, nigga. You saved my life. Fuck it. Like,
See, are we
do
gonna
what you gotta do.
continue? Are we gonna
Philly,
continue?
you're taking one small aspect of an entire situation, and you're putting a microscope over it, bro.
Slavery, abolishing slavery is not small. It's the only thing I care about, and it is an enormous thing, and it pertains to black folk.
Yo,
Philly.
Philly. Let's go
That
back to the image you
abolishment of
created.
slavery was a smokescreen, bro.
I mean,
It
yeah,
was
he
absolute
did
let's go
believe in
back.
scientific racism, all that shit too. So I mean,
One second. Let's go back to the image you painted. You said if someone saves me from a burning house, I don't care what happens after they did that thing. All right, so how about this? And you already get it. I'm just painting a picture.
Hold. Wait, hold on. I said that to mean I don't care about the man's personal motives for saving me.
Who's talking about motive? Who's talking about motive? We
It
all
was
know.
Marcel. He was
Okay,
like,
well,
that was a
I'm not
smoke
talking about
screen and yada yada yada, and there was other things going on that led to this. It wasn't just a humanitarian thing.
Okay. I don't care about the motive. The thing I do care about is when someone stops your house from burning, but then promises if they catch you sneezing, if they catch a little whiff of what you're cooking for dinner that night, if they see your light on a little bit past the time they set for you, they're gonna burn that house again. That's the shit that I'm mad about. That's the shit I'm mad about.
But is the better alternative to just not do anything at all and let you burn in the first place?
That's never been a point of disagreement for you.
Exactly. If slavery is that initial burning house, then ultimately,
yeah. Let's can we wrap this up, please?
Man, look, Bush. In order to wrap it up, you should say what the fuck you think, man. Because me, Mo, and Marcel not gonna come to no consensus on this.
Look, I put him in fake woke, man. Honestly, man.
Fake woke.
That nigga was a blatant racist, and I mean scientific racism. He got a bunch of quotes out there, him saying some foul shit, as in he believes the white man
Bin Laden
is superior.
did technically create Homeland Security. That's facts, crazy man.
I mean,
that's facts.
You know what I mean? He did sign the shit and free the slaves or whatnot. But
so
I mean,
acting like half of these niggas that we put on this list ain't fucking sexist. Come on.
Nigga thought you were inferior, Philly.
y'all got Malcolm
thought you
in
was
the S for
subhuman,
being
man.
A pimp.
Oh my god.
y'all gonna have Meek and
Look, we not gonna just give me your ranking, man. So we got 3 fake wolves.
Still calling women bitches.
We didn't even get to Meek yet. Yeah, we did get to Meek.
Man.
You're right. You did get to. Look.
Okay. Look, I swore 3 niggas said S when we said Abraham Lincoln. It was me, Morgan, and who was the? I feel like it was Bush.
Stone said S.
Meek is C tier, if that.
Okay, so look, that's 3 niggas say S. 2 niggas said I think fake woke. Mo and Marcel. Bush, where you at?
That's respectable. I got a bad fake woke, so it's respectable.
What the?
Wow, y'all putting who is above? Y'all put Tupac over motherfucking Abraham Lincoln. Congratulations.
That is crazy.
Congratulations, man. Holy
shit.
Yo, I don't even understand y'all niggas sometimes.
Yeah, look. I don't know why
y'all be watching too many YouTube fucking. Yo, I can't. Oh. I don't get it, bro.
I feel like we really just be reading books and you mad at us, man. Like
I don't think so. Like how can you acknowledge that something is the worst thing that ever happened to black people, and then put the person who got rid of it?
I would argue that more than slavery, it was that attitude that black people were subhuman that he perpetuated, because there was slaves before black people. They didn't suffer the same way black people did. And that legitimized us being slaves.
You know what's worse than perpetuating that mindset? Fucking slavery. Okay?
No, it's not. I don't think it is. Yeah, people die. I don't think it is.
But then y'all will turn around and give fucking Kaepernick points for crouching. Like the fuck?
I don't think it is.
Crouching.
I don't think it is. Like we
don't
look.
Anubis
we don't feel the whips, but we feel the inferiority mentality.
Anubis said he wanted to move slavery to Brazil after the Civil War, and you cool with that?
I need a quote.
Does that? I ain't never heard of that shit.
Where that
did he want to move? Did he want to move all current slaves to Brazil?
Anubis, can you explain, please? Because
I ain't never heard of that shit, man.
I never heard of that either, bro.
How would they even get that many niggas to Brazil?
Just like how they got that many niggas here. What are you talking about?
By boat to Brazil?
Yeah. Yes.
They probably had better boats by
Man.
then, nigga. What you mean? Shit would have been easier.
Shit, I just don't know. I feel like if that would have happened, Brazil would have then become the first black.
Wait. Brazil had
country.
a bunch of slaves already. They had more than America had. What the fuck? That shit would have been. Yo.
Look, if he could prove this Brazil shit, I'm changing my vote.
That's a stupid idea, but that's a stupid idea, by the way. Niggas would have been.
That don't even sound correct.
They would have overthrew them niggas immediately if they sent more slaves. That don't even sound
correct. Mexico makes more sense. Brazil, you just gonna bypass all of Central America, take them to some.
You gotta at least keep your numbers above the slave population numbers. That's how you get a fucking overthrown. Nigga.
How the fuck, man?
Oh, anyway, man, let's move on.
Niggas got motherfucking. Oh my gosh, man.
All right, so we on Al Sharpton.
Fake woke.
That's respectable.
Oh my god! Oh my god! They got Al Sharpton over fucking Abraham Lincoln. Fake woke.
That's
I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting no more. Fake woke. Kick him. Kick him. Pull his mic, dog. Cut the mic, man.
Nah, Philly, you ignorant as hell, Philly.
I can't believe this, bro. Yo, your ancestors, half of your ancestors, Marcel, is rolling in their graves right now, dog.
Philly, after the coon shit you said, Philly, I don't know about you no more.
Stop it, man. There ain't no coon shit going on, man. Nigga said he about to say, man, yeah, I see better. Fuck.
Yo, is that nigga Epic still here? That nigga been quiet. Epic, you still alive?
If Epic was here, my goodness, man.
That nigga sleep. So. All right. So we on Al fake woke Al Sharpton. Okay.
That nigga said Aretha with RESPC.
Chill. That nigga said Sharpton was an informant. That's what Anubis said. Mayweather bought randomized testing to combat sports. He was his own boss. I mean, that is true. I was about to put him up there. I mean, he do dumb shit. I mean, a lot of athletes are black. What the fuck you mean?
Wait. Randomized. What does he mean? Randomized testing?
Like a SADA shit. Randomized testing where they test you for like steroids and shit, PEDs. And a lot of black people are athletes, and you die from head trauma when a nigga is juicing up, and they can go longer than you. Like the reason there's less deaths in the UFC is not because of like it's not more dangerous. It's because in boxing the padded gloves allow for niggas to get beat more often over time, and you getting beat in the fucking head by a nigga that's juicing over a long period of time, nigga with way more stamina than you, that affects you. That fucks you up. And also, he was his own boss, man. So, huh?
He's got juice too.
But Mayweather can't read, Bush.
I mean, I would argue that other people did that before him, as far as that. But I mean, he was a pioneer in this sport, so yeah. Anyway, Al Sharpton, man, we got a bunch of fake wokes, like 2. I give him that. Who else?
I put him at respectable.
Respectable. Okay. So we currently at a C. Mo, where you at? You here, Mo?
Fake woke.
Fake woke. Okay. Stone.
Nope.
Okay, so we go to fake woke then. 3 against 1.
Who is the enemy?
All right, we got Alexander Hamilton. Who's that nigga? Who is that right there? I forgot. The picture of the black and white. I forgot. I honestly forgot.
Put him. I don't know, bro.
Is that Amos Wilson? Hold up.
That's not Alex Haley, is it?
Is it Alex Haley? It might be Alex Haley.
How do you put together the list and not know who the people on the list?
Bitch, there's 100 people, you fucking moron. You think I remember everybody? And I didn't make the list by myself. And I didn't make the list by myself.
And I remember every single person I met.
I didn't make the list by myself, you fucking moron. There was 4 other people here.
No, but that's Alex. That's Alex Haley. That's Alex Haley.
Alex Haley.
Quick little update because I'm not watching the stream. Who we got in S?
All right.
Scroll up.
Only
we got
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Only Malcolm X. Yeah. We would have had more
Is that
people,
it?
but niggas were complaining. Like, yeah, it's difference of opinion and shit. So,
Y'all went over Martin Luther yet?
nah.
Nah,
No, not yet.
Don't let
obviously,
Epic say anything.
obviously S tier.
No, don't let Epic say that. He ain't gonna be in that.
So hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, whatever. We're gonna talk about that.
Nah, nigga. What?
No, we gonna talk about that. Let's just do it in order, man.
Okay, I'm remember that. Okay,
Okay. Martin Luther King S tier. You sure?
definitely.
Okay.
You sure about that? He was doing some stuff.
Hey,
I
yo,
know what he was. I know what he was doing.
hold up.
I know what he was doing.
Hey, we not
I know what he was doing.
we not on Martin Luther King yet.
No, I just want to make sure.
I heard about the story.
Let's talk
I heard
about.
about the story.
I just want to make sure we get the sound bite.
I heard about the story. Martin Luther King Jr. is S tier.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know about the stories, nigga.
Okay.
All right. So we on Alex Haley, man. He
Who?
did. He wrote the autobiography of Malcolm X, Roots. He did that shit. What else?
He wrote Roots.
Who?
Oh, put that nigga in A.
Yeah, not only did he do Roots, he also conducted the interviews that eventually became the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Oh, put that nigga in A tier. That nigga's A.
Yeah, me and Bush were laughing because we thought he was a white man.
I didn't know his face. That's why I didn't remember. That's why I can tell by the picture. Yeah.
Here's the wildest part. Like I feel like there were mentions
Yo,
of it during
keys,
like
nigga.
the introduction. But like when you're reading that shit, it feels like he's so separate from all that black shit. It feels like he's an outsider welcomed into the circle for the first time.
I mean, I guess he kind of is, but he's not like he's still black. Yeah. So
I mean, it definitely shows you how like sort of cliquey, you know what I mean, the Nation of Islam was. Like they really just kept it out.
So what we putting Alex Haley at? Where you
Fuck
at, Mo?
Muhammad. Not Muhammad. I mean Elijah Muhammad. Fuck that nigga.
I was about to say, what I do, nigga?
Where you at, Mo?
I'm right here, nigga.
I mean, where you putting this Alex Haley at?
Oh, Alex Haley. I think he has to get like more than respectable. I think he's A. I put him at A.
That's A tier.
He gave us one of the best academic resources I think available to people. Period.
You at, Philip?
Honestly,
I don't know this man.
Oh, okay, so I mean, we put him at A. Hey, everybody say A.
A tier. A tier. Casual.
I muted Stone. Stone, where you at?
The fuck? A tier.
A. Okay. All right.
Stone, you getting off work?
They gonna talk about Smash again. All right. Let's move. We had Alexander Hamilton, man.
What did he do specifically? Because what did he do?
There was a play about him, man. No, he did some other shit too, man. I mean, he spoke against slavery. I think it was a.
Did he speak against slavery like fucking Abraham did, or what?
No. He was actually against it.
He was against it?
Yeah.
Oh, my nigga's respectable.
Anubis said the founder of the nation's financial system, the Federalist Party, the United States Coast Guard, and the New York Post. So.
Oh, my nigga Anubis. Okay, yeah, but the nigga respectable, bro.
Respectable.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Stone say he don't know. Where you at, Philly?
What?
Where you at?
Don't know.
All right. Mo, where you at?
Alexander Hamilton?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd feel weird not putting him at like A, but like I think we should put him at like mid respectable.
Yeah, I put him at respectable. Yeah, I agree. All right, Bob Marley.
S tier.
Casual S tier.
Just for my Islanders. Just for my Islanders. Not only for my Islanders, just for what he means.
That's nigga saying that because he smoke weed.
I have never smoked weed in my life.
Not only for Rastafarian culture as well.
Shut up, nigga! Don't say it like that.
Just who he is, yeah. That's an S tier off the rip. Like I gotta do it for my.
Oh wait, Akira just dropped some facts right there.
Okay.
How's Jay-Z respectable when he sold drugs to his community?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Have we talked about Jay-Z?
I mean, that's an easy one. He sold drugs in his community to ultimately make it to where he was, to make an album about how people should buy back that community. He's gone full circle. He grew as a person, and he gave people a resource.
And then what's more is you can't really doing that allows you to speak to the people who are currently doing that in a way that's different than had he never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It
it's
gives him
just different
opportunity
when
to
you
talk
hear
to him
from a
on the
nigga
level.
who's really going through the shit that you've been through and how he
Yeah.
came out of that. That's why people like Nipsey Hussle and Meek Mill and
Yeah.
people like that.
Yeah. Also, we
Also-
know why
also-
they did that. They didn't do it because just for fun, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's kind of like
Also,
they did
like,
it. Go ahead.
I think also you gotta look at motivation. It's not like he kept selling drugs in his community once his rap shit
True.
started popping. Like he just needed the money to get to what he wanted to be. Like it had nothing to do with like injecting the community with poison.
Yeah. All right. So we are. Yeah, we still on Bob Marley. So that's S tier for everybody. All
S
right.
tier, man.
No. I'm gonna put him at
Oh,
respectable. I never really messed with Bob Marley music like that, but I mess with a good amount of his interviews, and I like
he
the
wasn't just an interviewer either. He was an activist as well. Like he was, he was
like
actually out in the field on.
Yeah, wasn't Jamaica dealing with like colonialism with not what are they dealing with?
I mean, my,
they were I don't know. There was some
I mean,
I forgot. I don't
Garvey
know.
was big during this time and period.
Nah,
Like in,
Akira's really saying that this nigga Jay-Z, no matter even
He
if he
said
came full
SS.
circle,
Okay.
he's
S
saying
tier,
even though he came full
respectable.
circle,
I put him
that
at
nigga still
respectable.
fucked up the community, bruh.
All right.
Why
So
we
I mean,
talking about
yeah,
Jay-Z
yeah.
when we
Come
talking
on, yeah.
about
Y'all
Bob
niggas
Marley?
love derailing shit, man.
I mean, ultimately, ultimately,
fuck.
most people only remember him for weed.
I mean, that's yeah. Nah. I mean, that's. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I mean, yeah. I guess you are right. Yeah. The majority of people. Yeah. We just taking as far as sheer numbers. Then yeah, that's true. But that don't mean
But
he didn't. He didn't.
I put him at a respectable.
Respectable. All right. We got an S. Respectable. Respectable. Mo, what'd you say again? I forgot.
I think we had two S's. It was
Two S's.
Marcel and Stone.
Yes, sir.
I put him at.
Two respectable.
I put him at A.
So what does that put him at? A?
A. Yeah. All right. All right. We got James Baldwin.
Who?
Mm-mm. I put
James
him at
Baldwin.
I don't know.
James Baldwin was a poet during like the early, what was it, 1960s, 1970s?
Anything specific that he wrote that maybe I learned?
It was just a lot of poetry, a lot of short. If I'm not mistaken, there was a lot of short poetry. I don't know if he wrote any books or not.
I mean, he was
Um,
mainly because he spoke out against I guess, segregation, all of that shit.
right.
So I mean,
I
he
don't know if
actually
he
actively did debates, and yeah, he was a good
also
speaker.
I don't know if he was openly homosexual, but it was very clear he was homosexual. And he was just very articulate too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds like an A tier kind of gentleman.
What Mo at?
Oh,
Mo love Dick
yeah.
Ride. James Baldwin. Mo, are you here, nigga? Mo.
Oh, James Baldwin, A tier, man.
A tier. Okay. So we got all A's. All right.
Maybe even S tier, but I don't know if his impact was big enough to make it an S tier. So let's take it an A.
We go with A then. Okay.
This nigga Akira is speaking facts.
What did Akira say?
He keeps talking about how Jay-Z, regardless of if he came full circle, still sold drugs to his community, and Michael Jordan never did that. And Michael Jordan sold shoes rather than drugs. So he's just
He's
comparing the
doing
two.
worse to the community. People are killing each other over those motherfucking shoes.
No,
What
no,
are you
no, no, no,
talking
no,
about?
no.
If anything, he influenced the
no.
whole culture of a
I
cycle
no
of
no 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 no.
capitalism on
He
its own.
did not. He did not push his shoes for niggas to kill each other over shoes.
He did not put,
That's not the
but
reason why he did it.
he knows exactly what's going on. He knows that's a marketing strategy. He knows that's something that niggas do
That is not a
to
marketing
promote it.
strategy. He does not
It's
market his
not a
shoes.
marketing strategy
Of
to
course not. That's
up the
ignorant.
price to up the
Of
price on
course
something.
not.
Put the price on something that's extremely high and know that's like high value. That niggas are killing each other over that shit. That's not a marketing.
Do
That's
you
not
think?
used as a
Do you
marketing tool.
think?
Are you serious?
Okay, wait. No. Stone. Do you think Michael Jordan sits in a room and says niggas are gonna kill themselves over my
No
shoes?
shit. No shit, but he's damn sure aware of it. He damn sure knows that it's happening, and he knows that's a part of a trademark of his shoe, and he uses that, of course, as an up and up to put up the sales as well. What are you talking about?
No,
This isn't a
nigga,
debate.
no,
This isn't
nah.
a debate. This is something that's real.
That's reaching, bro. That's reaching,
How
bro.
is that reaching? How is that reaching? Knowing something that is fucking up your community, or knowing something there's a known problem of this, not addressing it whatsoever.
Michael Jordan
Michael not
has
gonna address it
zero
whatsoever.
control. He has zero control over that.
But he has influence. The whole point of this argument is the influence that it creates in itself, and not necessarily the control that it is. He understands that his shoes, his trademark, his name, what
Okay,
he's
so
made for his careers has translated into his shoes.
Stone.
That's why he can make the price exorbitant, and
So
that's why
if
niggas
Tide,
was
like
going to Turner for it. What are you talking about?
So is it the Tide company's fault that niggas was eating Tide Pods, Stone? Is it their fault? Or is it niggas eating Tide Pods?
Tide, no shit. But the thing is, you know what Tide did? Told y'all dumbasses not to keep doing this shit. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Michael Jordan doesn't say shit about that. My biggest thing is of course he can't stop random niggas from killing each other. That's almost impossible to do so. Niggas kill niggas. But what I'm saying is to stand there negligently and not say a ding, possibly, then that's fucked up. You know what you're doing. You know
Okay.
You know
So
exactly
okay, I'll give you that. If Michael Jordan never said anything about the black community killing each other over his shoes, then he
Mike
should
said,
have.
"Fuck them kids." That's what he said.
He did not say fuck them kids.
He said, "Fuck them kids, man."
Yeah,
Anyway,
let's move on. Yeah, let's move on.
We weren't even talking about Michael Jordan, were we?
No.
He's not even on the list. Oh my
No.
god. Continue, bro.
We on Barack Obama.
Fake
Don't let
woke.
Epic say it.
Fake woke.
Fake woke. Okay. Anybody else? President of the United States gave a lot of, I guess, black people hope.
No. Barack Obama was a moderate Democrat who was scared of the Republican Party and never did any change. He continued airstrikes on he continued airstrikes on the Middle East. He played that whole change thing, but nothing ever changed. He is a establishment Democrat who has a weak spine. I respect him at first because I thought he was actually going to do something. But Barack Obama is basically a black man with white intentions.
Okay.
I'll put him at
hot take.
I'll put him at A.
Put him on A tier.
Okay. Hey, now why A for you? Why A for you?
First question: who did I miss before Barack Obama?
You missed James Baldwin. No, you didn't. You didn't. You don't.
No, you got it.
Nobody.
Wait. I want to vote for James Baldwin. What the fuck?
Yeah, where you at? He at A right now.
Okay, good.
Put him at S.
Good.
Yeah, I put Barack Obama at A because of a few things. Regardless of what he did in office, regardless of any of the shit that he didn't do in office, he was a black man on a world stage leading the strongest country in the world.
What?
The United States. Like, what do you mean? He was on a world stage. He was a powerful black man. At least
Okay,
perceived this way.
but you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing, Philly? You're playing into every conservative's. Oh, how could you guys still care about slavery? You had a black president.
No.
Racism doesn't exist.
Stop that.
You had a black president. That's what you're doing.
You reaching like a
That's what you're
motherfucker.
doing.
I never even said my personal opinion on the man. The fact of the matter is, he reached the highest position in the United States government of the most powerful country on the planet, and did so on a world stage where everyone viewed him
Who
as a
gives
black man.
a fuck? The nigga didn't do anything.
Listen. I'm worried about what I'm saying is important to me is the effect that it has on the way that black people are viewed.
Errors. He did nothing.
That's dumb. You're letting your opinion on what he did or didn't do when he was in office affect the fact that this man had a profound social change. Like the shift.
No, it's not about social change. It's about policy, Philly. Barack Obama had multiple chances to change policy
I
to
agree with
make
both.
black lives better.
Marcel, listen to me carefully. I don't give a fuck about any policies he put in place or didn't put in place. I'm telling you that now. Do not talk to me about his policy. I'm telling you that the thing that is important to me is that he, as a black man, was in charge of the most powerful nation on the planet.
So Philly,
Oh,
why niggas still getting shot, Philly?
I don't give
He
a
can't,
fuck
man. That
about
man
Why
the
can't. Wait, hold on. He
if a
policy.
can't. That
black
man can't
man?
stop.
No,
Yeah,
That's
come on.
got nothing
no, it's
to
not.
do with what I'm
Because
saying.
Philly's being ignorant. Philly's being ignorant as
Marcel,
shit.
Yo,
Marcel,
Why,
Marcel.
if a
I'm
black
not
man
being.
was in
I'm
the most
fully aware of
powerful
it.
position in the entire
Marcel,
planet,
Marcel,
why are black
Marcel.
men still being
I'm
treated like
fully
monsters, Philly?
aware of that. What I'm telling you is what is important to me. The same way that you can't accept the shit I'm saying because of the things that he did or didn't do. I am saying that my big focus is not on the things that he didn't do. We have a difference in focus right now. I'm not saying that he stopped violence in the black community. I'm not even going to say that he did anything for black people. I'm saying that the thing that I value about him is the fact that he, as a black man, was at that level. He reached that level at office, and it was seen by everyone in the fucking world.
Okay, Philly. Okay,
I
so
mean,
I see your point. I see your point, Philly. And by all means, you can have that point that means nothing, right? Because at the end of
Shit.
the day,
To
at
you,
the end of
maybe
the day, your point doesn't mean anything because it didn't change lives. It didn't do anything.
that is fucking dumb. So,
Him
so
just being elected changed
It
fucking
didn't do
everything.
anything.
you mean
Him
the
being
young
elected
children,
changed
the
what?
young black children that were born during his time in office. You feel like having a black president to them, looking at
Does
the
not change
highest
anything.
point in the nation
No,
and
no, no.
seeing a black
If
man
I'm a
in
child,
charge of
that
the
ain't
right?
the highest
nation
point of the
If
nation.
I'm
did
a
He
third
wasn't
grader,
in
nothing.
charge of
Philly,
the nation.
You mean to
if I'm
tell
a
me that
third
that shit
grader,
did
Roosevelt
nothing?
was the
hold on.
highest point.
If I'm a third grader, right, and I see that someone who looks like me is the president, of course it's gonna inspire me. But
Okay,
if I'm an educated young adult, Philly, and I see that Obama didn't do anything for the black people that he's
hold up.
inspiring, then no, I don't
But
give a fuck.
stop saying it did nothing. Okay,
I
you
mean,
can
he
say
did
that
have my
maybe
brother's keeper, man. I mean,
to certain people,
What?
maybe it didn't do a lot. Maybe it didn't
Obamacare.
do a lot. And to these quote unquote educated people that see that he didn't have as much of an effect as they might have wanted him to, or he didn't do enough of the things that he wanted them to, cool. But don't say it didn't have an effect on anybody.
Okay, Philly. It had an effect, right? Obama. Matter of fact, let me redact my statements. Obama did a few things that I generally agree with, but he did more. He did more bad than good, in my opinion, and I don't fuck
I
with that.
And what I'm telling you is, and I know ultimately Barack Obama was a figurehead. He was a mascot. Okay, that was what he was from jump. And certain people bought into the dream that he was selling, but he was
I
a
mean, but that's
mascot the
every
whole time.
president. That's every
Yeah, that's
president.
just literally he was just a regular politician.
But it's worse
Like
because
he just happened to be black.
and it's worse because he's black. It's
I
worse.
don't think so. I think that's even a little bit racist. Like I feel like he's I fuck with what he represents or what he the effect of who somebody turn your notifications off. Who the fuck is
That's me.
whose
Like,
phone is blowing the
please
fuck
turn
up,
your
man?
notifications. You in the
Holy shit.
turn your notifications off
I'm
in the
saying
chat.
like that's
I
hey yo,
think
that's
hey
just
yo, hey yo. By the way, we ran out of time, so
hey,
y'all gotta wrap this
I
shit
put him at
up.
A.
All
I put him at A. I
right,
put him at A.
Fake woke.
yeah.
all right. Fake woke.
A tier. A tier.
A fake woke. Okay. Um, as far as
What did what
I
did
would.
what did Mo say?
What'd you say, Mo?
I mean, I wanted to give my take, but there's not enough time. I think he's respectable. I think that my opinions are an amalgam of both of yours. I feel like Obama is about as well because he's always presented himself as. I feel like all of this other stuff, this mystique that's been handed to him by other people, and the Democratic Party kind of just ran with that, and people
Yeah,
expected
yeah.
something they could never fulfill. So I think if I had to assess Obama off his own merit, I think he's undeniably an exceptional black man. He's achieved things that a bunch of people just never could, and I think
Yeah.
the only reason he ever got into that position is because he truly is just an exceptional person. And I don't want to get too into that. We have to move on. But he is
I
an
mean,
exceptional
I'm
person.
not going at him as a person. I'm going at what he
No, but
did.
I agree with you too.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the point I
he
want to
did
make
some
clear.
things
I
for
agree
the
with you.
Like
economy. I
He
mean,
done some
look,
good.
look,
I'm
look,
not,
look,
look,
hold up,
did.
hold up,
He
hold
none
up.
of
took us
none of
out of
what
the
I said
recession.
is
By
he.
all means, he took us out of one of the worst recessions possible. Right? I understand that, and I respect that.
Yeah, like
But
what you got to realize that what helps black people helps a lot of other people too. So I mean, though it don't say black,
Intersectionality.
I mean, yeah, though it don't say black, it does benefit black people to some of the things
Look,
he did. So you can't deny
I'm
that.
not coming after Obama as a person. I'm pretty sure he's a great person, but I just don't like that he folded under pressure. I don't like that.
I'll say there's one thing that I absolutely despise. That wasn't even necessarily related to his policy that I think just kind of sours Obama for me for a bit. Is he kind of brought about age where people thought they were post-racial, whereas like post-racism stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
that kind of
definitely.
that's terrible.
That's
But what
not.
do you?
That got
But
nothing
But
to
what
do
do you
with
think?
him though.
Yeah, what do you think that's more so on people putting that on him than
Well, I
him?
mean that's
Yeah,
why
like a
that's why
lot of the real reason people are mad at Barack is a lot of shit that they created in their own head.
That's not true.
Like we
I don't
Yeah,
put
that's
also no
we put him
that's
we
unfair.
put
That's
him up.
unfair.
He never
That's
look
unfair.
no. I get it. He ran as a black man. He pushed that, but he never said make me your hero.
The
He never
Democratic
said
You
Party,
can't do that. You can't do that.
assessed the climate at the time, and what happened was they
You can't
said
do
we
that.
have an exceptional black man that white people might even want to give a try. That's what
okay.
happened.
I get it. I get it. They gotta get him in office. They gotta sell that. They gotta make that work. But these things like we all are saying like he didn't do enough for black folk or this whole post racism thing. He that's other people's opinions or responses to his action, right? But not something he was inherently trying to do. You get what I mean? That's like saying that when
Well, I mean,
the riots that happened after MLK got shot was like somehow related to
no,
MLK. That's
I
not enough.
understand your point. I understand your point, but like what you're saying didn't affect the way I scored him. Like literally, what I said was the way I see him as an individual is he is an exceptional black man that only got to
Which I
point of being president. Well, go ahead.
no, I was saying yeah. To what you were saying, I agree completely with.
Yeah, I think he's an exceptional black man. I think he kind of reminds me, and I don't mean that this in his character, but the situation kind of reminds me almost of why I love Baldwin so much. Where it's like Baldwin is someone that had to be exceptional to win what he won. You see what I'm saying? Like in the same way, I feel like Obama is exceptional. Did he have the system behind him? Sure. Was he the candidate that
Also,
the Democratic
Hey,
Party favored at the time? Sure. You know what I mean?
supposedly he killed Osama bin Laden, or at least was
look, can
that
we? Yeah,
happened
you gotta
during the
wrap it
time.
up. Wrap it up, B. We gotta
Wrap
Obama
it
is
up.
the
It's done. It's
Obama is the
done. Keep
Will
it going.
Smith
Keep
of
it
keep it
going.
going.
Keep it
Yeah, keep
going.
it going.
Go ahead.
Nigga, what?
Keep it going.
Obama is the Will Smith of politics. I'll say
So we put him at
yeah.
C,
Keep it going.
C
C.
tier.
C. Yeah.
What?
C
See,
tier.
He get respectable. He got a lot of respectables. And who? How many fake wokes did he
I gave
get?
him an A.
I
gave
put him
him
in
an
I
A
put him in
too.
fake I put him in fake woke, bro.
Okay, so he
Where do you put him?
I put him at respectable. So yeah, respectable. I guess
Where did Stone
Respectable.
put him?
Yeah, I put him at A
How the
respect.
fuck he get respectable?
because two
I mean,
A's
two
and
respectables.
two fake
Two
and
A's and
respectable.
a fake. So Marcel fucked it up. God damn, man.
No, I did not fuck it up.
All right. Let's move on. Next
Them niggas don't
person.
care about
I
policy.
think next
Niggas
person,
got
Bill Clinton, man.
What
niggas
the
got
Uh,
fuck?
motherfucking niggas
trash,
got meat. What you mean you think the
Trash.
next person Bill
Trash.
Clinton, or are you skipping to Bill
trash,
Clinton, nigga? Who's the
Trash.
next
Trash.
person?
It's
trash,
Bill Clinton,
Trash.
trash,
man. Trash.
Yo,
trash.
hold up. I hope all of you niggas know if it was Bill Clinton making this list, he'd be putting you in the super predator category.
Yes, he would.
His
Put him
wife
in
would
No,
know
trash.
that's Hillary,
That's his
dog. That
wife.
ain't Bill.
Yeah, that's his
Nah,
wife.
Who
that's
do you think
Bill
she
too,
got
man.
from?
Yeah.
Who do you think she got
Man,
I
from?
Hillary
put
and Bill ain't been on the same page.
put Bill in trash. Put Hillary in trash.
Hillary ain't on here, man.
I'm just saying if we
I
had
just
her,
Why is Bill
put him
on here?
Cause black
put
people
him on
love
fake
Bill Clinton. That's why.
put him on
trash.
fake woke. Put him on fake woke because he really wasn't a black president. Like people like
Hold
to
on, hold
call
on.
him a black president
If I
because a
remember,
nigga could play
if
the
I remember
guitar or the
correctly,
saxophone and some shit.
no.
Yeah.
Hold on,
That
hold
nigga
on.
was smooth, wasn't
Somebody fact check me. If I remember correctly, I think in the '90s, Bill Clinton was asked about if he wants segregation to like discontinue, and he said nah, he wants segregation for some bullshit ass reason.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I mean, you gotta
I mean, you ask
pull up a
Bush,
quote or some
he
shit.
feel like segregation should have kept going.
Yeah.
Bush what?
I
Bush
never
feel like
I
segregation
never said
should
that.
have never stopped.
Okay,
Integration should have never happened
okay,
according to Bush.
I
okay.
said that black people had rose tinted glasses when when desegregation happened, and they bought into something that white people didn't buy into, and that ruined us.
That's a
So
lie. You said integration shouldn't have happened at the point that it happened. You's a motherfucking liar. You told me that shit like
I don't
8
believe
times.
I said that.
You don't believe you said that.
I don't know. I said a lot of shit, man.
But I see where you're going. I don't know if you said that, but I see where you're going.
So
I mean, they like
fake woke.
it didn't work. Niggas still they white flight, all that shit happened. They still left and put niggas in in their own communities, in worse communities
Fake woke.
actually. So yeah,
Trash.
Fake woke.
all right,
Trash.
trash. So he in trash overall. Everybody said trash except Philly, who said fake woke. All right.
Yeah.
So we on Black Lives Matter. So Black Lives
S
Matter
tier.
is
Fake
As a whole
Alicia.
group,
S
Yeah,
tier.
that's three
woke.
people. Three people. Alicia Garza, Patrice Cullors, Opal Tomei. I think that's her name.
Fake
But
woke.
yeah,
Altogether.
as a whole, yeah. I mean, it's not centralized, but I mean, you
As
got to
a
put it as
whole
you got to put it as a
establishment,
group.
I'm saying.
So yeah,
As a whole group, I'm saying it's fake woke. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull a Philly. I'm going off the message. S tier.
S tier. Okay.
um,
I mean, think about what
I don't
that.
know. Yeah, I got the question is it the movement or is it the
The
people?
people.
It's the movement mainly.
Man,
I just put
I
the
don't even
founders on
know
there, but
because
it's the movement.
I-
Yeah.
If it's the movement, I'm going.
I mean,
S
because
tier.
it's not centralized. So I mean, we can't
I'm gonna
point to
be
specific
I'm gonna
people.
be I'm gonna pull a I'm gonna say this. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, cause I heard some wild shit. I heard like they trying to push the gay agenda through Black Lives
Oh
Matter and
my
shit and
god.
all this stuff.
Probably. That
Trying to
sounds like
break
Epic.
up,
Sound like you've been
trying to
talking to
break
Epic.
up black families and stuff. Like,
Let's throw that black. Let's throw that BLM on S tier. Bush, come on now.
and the illustrious Dr. Umar Johnson said that.
Except the illustrious Umar Johnson. Oh no, you didn't say that shit, man.
No, I mean, I don't.
I think can't even
Look,
keep
S
his
I get
house
it.
tier.
clean, though.
I'll put him at respectable just because, like, I fuck
Oh,
from a conceptual standpoint. I fuck with the message. But
S tier.
you know what? No, I'm putting it A. I'm putting it A. Black
Yeah, put
Lives
it.
Matter.
Yeah,
Here,
hey,
let's
exactly.
go.
Hey, I agree with that.
Because for better or worse, it was at the forefront of pop culture and it was on the news and it got people talking about it. Like, and just consciously saying Black Lives Matter is I fuck with that.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I don't know what people are mad about in the comment section. They keep saying fake woke. Like who? It's not even centralized. Who y'all targeting? The movement as a whole?
Fake woke.
Y'all saying that? I don't.
Stone, how is it?
Is it
fake
is it
woke?
that George
No,
Fake
Soros
woke.
shit? What the fuck y'all
How
talking
is it fake woke, Stone?
No, Bush.
Go
It's
ahead.
because all lives matter, Bush.
I don't know,
I
man.
fucking hate that argument,
And if the
bro.
shit
Like,
is not centralized, who did George
You don't
Soros
care about
Well,
approach?
but I
baby
mean,
boy.
like
Care about the aliens, nigga.
ultimately, if we going with the whole Barack thing, if Black Lives Matter never came out, Blue Lives Matter would have never came out, and neither would All Lives Matter.
Shut your ass up.
Am I lying?
Right, and right,
Am I lying?
that look, that lets you know how effective it was that they would even create those other things to try to
hold
take
on,
away the
hold on.
attention.
Mr. Crazy Man, drop a receipt, drop a link, because I don't believe you.
There is no leaders. What the fuck you talking about? It's not centralized.
Drop a link, Mr. Crazy Man.
Look, if y'all talk about a certain sector says some shit, there is no leader. So I mean, like I don't know what the fuck. It ain't like one person is controlling the whole movement, and the shit is international. So yeah, I mean I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. You think
Niggas tripping.
the American leaders tell Black Lives Matter in Brazil or England to do and shit? Anyway, let's So we got them at respectable. Is that a good place for everybody?
Bush, did you add the Illuminati to this list?
No, I did not.
They S plus plus.
Yeah,
You
the
gotta
S
put them
plus
above
plus,
the list,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
You gotta put S plus plus, bro. Come on.
Did I add the Jews to the list? Just the Jews.
No.
Shit. So I mean, they are respectable. Is everybody okay with that? We moving on. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Jim Brown, football
Who's
player.
Jim Brown?
He a football player. He was with Ali and other athletes that were protesting.
That's gonna get a big fat I don't know from me.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Don't know. Okay. Okay, that's fine. What about you, Mo?
Who we talking about?
Jim Brown, football player.
I'm good.
Say I'm good. That sounds so disrespectful, man. Stone, you know Jim Brown?
Fuck no.
All right, don't know what it is. Anubis say A to S. So Anubis really respects him. So put him in don't know. Now don't know means we hate anybody. It's just that we don't know, man. All right.
Fuck these niggas are.
All right, Booker T. Washington, man.
Can't remember what that man did.
I can't either.
That nigga did the spin a Rooney.
He did. Wait. Did I say? Wait, did I say the name right? You gotta be questioning whether or not I said the name right.
Yeah. He was based off of.
Okay.
Booker T. Washington. I'm talking about the wrestler.
Booker T is an A, man.
What he do?
I mean, he was basically. I think was he around the same time as W.E.B. Du Bois. They had some beef or whatnot because he was teaching black people how to build for themselves and to do.
W.E.B. Du Bois and Frederick Douglas. They had
Yeah.
No, it was
Marcus
Marcus Garvey. I don't know.
On his list.
I don't fucking know. Yeah. I mean, is he? I think he is. Yeah, he is.
But no, you're right about the Du Bois situation.
I see that comb over.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, he was teaching black people how to be carpenters, use their hands, and he also built the school. I forgot the name of the school. What's the school name? The historically black college. I forgot.
Spelman?
Let me look it up. It might be. Let me look it up right now. Yeah, nobody else here knows.
I know bits and pieces about Booker T. I know more about the boys though.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Let me see. So I forgot. But he was basically preaching that do for yourself, build your own, that philosophy. The whole stop waiting for a handout, build your own shit. Learn farming, carpentry, go into those fields. Let me see. I'm trying to find the school. Tuskegee Institute.
It wasn't Howard, was it?
Wait, hold up. Yeah, I think it's Tuskegee Institute in Alabama. So I'm trying to find the. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I guess we done. Yeah, it is Tuskegee. Tuskegee Institute. All right, so nobody knows him but me and Mo. So that's two people that know him. Anybody else know him? Marcel, you know him?
No, I don't know.
All right.
So when's Sarah J coming up?
I guess where you put him at, Mo?
I think he deserves an A.
I'll give him an A too. I agree with that.
When's Sarah J coming up?
Man, Sarah J is not on the list.
When is MLK coming up, man?
Oh my God.
I care about like 5 people on his list.
He say Sarah J. What does she do for the black community, man?
She suck a whole lot of niggas.
Oh shit. I mean, we got Kim Gale here. All right, next, Brother Polite. Who
the fuck is that? I don't know.
Some nigga on YouTube.
Man,
I don't know.
Why you put people on here that you don't know?
I mean, I know of him, but he hasn't done anything. He just talks. So
why'd you put him on here?
I mean, look, this was supposed to be like a joke list, but niggas got serious and started adding official people on here, and he just got stuck there. So he got stuck.
Bush, trust me, man. Bush is gonna be the video that blows up, though.
Don't know.
I made the list that the culture needed, though.
The list that the culture needed. Yeah. All right. What about Bruce Lee, man?
Why is Bruce Lee on this motherfucking list?
Because black people love martial arts.
That don't mean he did anything.
And Bruce Lee made movies about fighting the man, and niggas fuck with that shit, man. He created a whole culture around that shit. Nigga Wu-Tang.
But was he woke, though?
Yes, he was. He was talking about the representation in Hollywood of minorities. So, yes.
Was he talking about black people, though?
Yeah.
I guess if it wasn't for him,
Mostly
maybe
Chinese
the
people because he
Wu-Tang
fucking
Clan,
Chinese. But yeah.
maybe the Wu-Tang Clan wouldn't have been around.
I'm fine. He could be.
I mean, actually, nah. The Wu-Tang Clan, they watch Shaw Brother films too. They not just Bruce Lee shit. So yeah, that has no effect on Wu-Tang at all. I just threw that out there.
He could be C tier. He could be C tier.
I'm pretty sure this nigga invented Ultra Instinct or something. So
Look,
that's pretty cool.
Anubis said, "Why he here?"
Yeah, why he here? Yeah.
Look, y'all lying. Look, black
trash. He rest in peace, man. Trash.
Look,
he could be.
Black people love Bruce Lee, man. All right.
He could be C tier.
All right, man. He did a lot for you niggas, man.
Bush, is that you in the next picture?
As far as general wisdom goes, I think we need to go give some respect to Bruce Lee.
Yeah, put some respect on that man.
Man, I'm gonna put him respect.
Be like water,
because he
nigga.
did.
Be like water, nigga. Be like water.
Be like water, man. All right.
Be like water, nigga.
So what we putting him at? Philly, what you said?
I just put him respectable because he did, man.
Respectable. Where you at, Mo?
I put him at respectable. High respectable.
I agree with that. Respectable.
Yo, there's a Muslim porno where this chick got a full on hijab, like the.
Yo, can we not derail everything with porno talk?
Not a
every
hijab,
time.
a niqab. That's the one where you could only see the eyes.
Every time, nigga, you always bring up a porn link or some shit, man.
All right, man, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
But is that you with that blue collar?
No, that's the Ray McKesson, man. He's like a fucking kind of like a correspondent. He came out around the time of Ferguson. People thought he was a leader of Black Lives Matter, but he isn't. He's just a nigga with a blue sweater vest that speaks out against injustice. Yo, every nigga that can speak well was Black Lives Matter at one point in time.
So he's Black Lives Matter.
No, I mean he not. Like he fights against that every day, man. This nigga's not. I mean, also he's gay, man. Just to put that out there, if you couldn't tell by that photo. But I mean, he does a lot, man. He gathers statistics on different police forces and shit. Talks about bills being passed. Like he keeps people up to date on bills being passed, like laws like cops can't be interrogated after they kill somebody for like 48 hours or some shit like that. He keeps
so he's like a real life super bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Next.
All right, don't know. All right, don't know. Fuck y'all niggas.
I mean, from what you said, I kind of mess with him. He sound cool, but
you can't fuck with niggas on a hypothetical level.
I mean, I just want that to be mentioned, considering what we're gonna do. We'll just put him in. I don't know.
Yeah, Eldridge Cleaver, Black, one of the founders. Was he? No, I don't think he was, but I guess I could say that one of the founders of Black Panther Party. I'll just say that he's one of the leaders.
Okay. Yeah. A tier.
Hey, okay.
Is this the nigga that who's the other founder of the Black Panther Party?
Huey. Bobby Seale.
Didn't they say Huey beat this nigga
like
hold
on. Which one is this? That nigga Eldridge and Bobby Seale look the same, dog. I'm trying to figure out which one is it.
Somebody said Huey Lewis beat some nigga like a runaway slave.
Yeah.
Was it this nigga?
Yo, Bush. Before we even get to it, just throw Huey a S. Just let him chill there for a bit.
I thought that Huey beat some nigga like a slave, man.
I mean, he probably look later on in his life, shit went awry, man. So
no, they said that he had an argument with a nigga and he was beating his ass.
Did you see that nigga when he came out of prison?
Nigga.
That nigga he was built like Tookie, man. That nigga
we have at least 40 niggas to go, man.
All right, where is he? I don't even see Huey. Like, I lost the nigga in the list somewhere.
That's Huey's right there. Don't you see that nigga with the mean ass like side? Look at him.
Oh, you're right.
I
see.
He's next to Hugh.
All right, put him in S already.
Just throw him up in S, man. There's no conversation.
All right, we on Bill Cosby, man.
Oh man, here we go.
Here
it is.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go last, man.
Here we go.
Fake woke.
Fake woke for Marcel. Okay. I mean, let's talk about what Bill Cosby did first before we even vote, because we're gonna do that shit anyway. I'm gonna let Philly go, man. Because I mean, just talk about what he did. Don't even give him a
Requested
ranking.
to go last, this nigga.
Look, don't give him a ranking. Just talk about what he did, man. Come on.
Let's see. He started out, if I'm correct, as a comedian. Did a lot of stand-up comedian stuff during the era of what was that dude's name? Richard Pryor and everything like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as like hardcore as Richard Pryor at the time. It was pretty vanilla back then.
Vanilla. Yeah.
He did a lot of films. Like I would say he sort of helped set the blueprint for people like Eddie Murphy and stuff like that when it comes to comedians starring in films. Richard Pryor also did some shit like that too. He made Fat Albert, a cartoon with all black characters. He's from Philly too, which is pretty cool, I guess. He's a Temple alumni. Temple's a big city, a big college in Philly, and he always pretty much came back and gave speeches and stuff like that. But then he's really about this respectability. He's about the respectability side of things, where he just be like telling niggas before all this rape shit came out.
Bro.
He was the type of nigga that'd be like, pull your pants up, young man.
The pound cake speech, yeah. Pound cake.
Yeah, he was really big on that. And then more recently, he's been exposed. Oh, and then the Cosby Show, of course, and then other TV shows, Different World, things like that. The reboot of the Little Cosby Show that happened. He put people like Raven Simone and Felicia Rashad and who's the other girl? Lisa Bonet. He put them on a national level, and then also just set another blueprint for sitcoms and successful black families on network TV. He also raped a lot of women. A lot. He drugged and raped dozens of women. I just felt like I needed to explain all this in the way in which we absorbed it. But yes, he used Quaaludes and other pills and stuff to spike women's drinks or whatever, or just to give it to them, and then had sex with them. Yeah. And then there was a little bit of manipulation in there, like career-wise, like, hey, girl, you want to make it, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's do this. And yeah, he got outed about it a few years back, and that man is in jail now. Like, they locked him away, and they threw away the key. He gonna be there until he die.
All right.
Now, wasn't it only like 10 years he got?
I don't know how much
Did he
time
only
he
get 10
got.
years?
I don't even
I
know.
think he only got like 10.
I mean, he gonna die before that, so
in him?
that's life. Yeah.
No, he's not gonna die before that.
Him and I feel like him and Stan Lee pretty much the same age, man. He ain't got that much left in him.
Bruh, you see the kind of fucking prison he's in, bro. He's in a whole.
Oh yeah,
he's
you're
in
right.
that
Yeah,
nice
you're probably
place,
right. Yeah.
But who gonna go visit him, really, man? Come on.
I mean, he's straight. He got TV and
I got a question. You think, side note, you think he's still getting some?
In prison? The fuck? Conjugal visits, nigga? What the fuck?
I feel like if
why,
nothing else,
why does that matter? We gonna get derailed again.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's a testament to black women. His wife did not divorce him somehow throughout this entire. I don't think she's been visiting him.
That's not a good thing.
No, what I'm saying is like, jeez, that's just old school to me.
Fam,
like, cause
no.
Here's
look,
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but she had to have known that this was going on, and she stood by this man for years. That's a down ass shit. I'm not saying that makes it right. I'm not saying it at all. I'm just saying that it is the I don't know, determination, delusion, whatever you want to call it, the amount.
Oh man, I mean, you do a lot of explaining, man. Can we get to the vote, nigga?
Okay. You said you asked me to explain.
You went way too far.
Nigga in the chat called him Little Pill. That shit cracked me.
Bill Cosby, man.
Bill Cosby, man. All right, so what we at, Marcel? I'm gonna let you go first with Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah, he also made Lil Bill.
That's why I laugh, nigga.
Wait, one last thing. He was about to buy NBC apparently. And
wait,
they said we gotta
stop.
Get the fuck out of
Wait. What is below trash tier? What is that? Coon?
Yeah.
Yeah, put him in coon.
Yeah, I'll put him in coon too.
I think said all of that. Sorry, I thought it was gonna be controversial.
I just wanted to give his actual full fleshed out, explanation. But he's a coon.
All right, all right, Mo.
I might have put him in coon before I found out that he raped all the girls.
Mo, where you at, man?
Nigga, you know where I'm at.
All right, cool. I got cool. It is. Fuck.
Wait, Stone, where you got him at?
Oh, you got him at Stone.
That nigga say F.
Stone ain't even call. He probably will say S.
Cool.
Cool. It's Stone and cool. Damn,
Bill.
Damn.
Bill going outside, man.
That nigga D Rain said put off the top podcast in the tier list.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, we did a lot, man. Yeah,
we right there next to Bill, though.
Cool.
Epic alone give us that rating, man.
Yeah.
Rated
C for Coons.
Rated C for Coons.
Yeah, man.
He's an Epic too woke for this, man. Epic don't know half the niggas on this list, man. Fuck out of here. Hey, nigga said he gonna expose
Epic is literally asleep right now.
Yeah, you sleep right now. All right, we got Beyonce Bay next, man. Beyonce.
I'll go out and say I'm too biased for this. I think she's unfathomably sexy, and I can't make a wise judgment.
Fake woke.
S tier.
Say S tier, fake woke.
I can't make.
Well, you got to say some shit.
I can't. She's unfathomably attractive.
I mean, look, just use your lust to vote her in, nigga.
Nah, man.
Why is Beyonce S tier?
Cause she's sexy.
Oh my god.
That's Beyonce. No, that's Beyonce Carter. What you talking about? Come on,
man. I mean, she look. She did the whole. I mean, she does a lot, even with the whole Lemonade album. As far as talking about injustice and shit, she put the Super Bowl performance with the Black Panther stuff on there. She does a lot for black women, so I mean, if you're gonna say anything, you can say that. And then, I mean, she taught women that you can be woke and want to be a mother, man. So I mean, man, that's whack as fuck. What am I witnessing?
I mean, like I'm all about.
There isn't a woke bone in her body. Death Race is mad about that. He don't like it.
Thank you. Death Race and me on the same page. Like I guess if anything, I'm cool about the portrayal of a black family that her and Jay got.
Yeah, man, Jay-Z cheated on her and she stayed, man. I thought y'all niggas liked that shit.
Anubis and King Green said S tier. Come on, bro. S tier, bro.
No, man. Fake woke, bro.
And then she did a thing with the black colleges, man. Like, brought them out to Coachella and shit. They wouldn't have been there before. And she also broke records.
She's the first black woman to headline at Coachella.
At Coachella, yeah. And she is incredibly talented, man. Singer, dancer, actor.
We got three for S tier.
Man, whatever.
Look, we got three for S tier.
3S. I
give her fat ass. If she never fat ass, if she wasn't sexy,
we got 3 for S tier.
3 for. All right, what she had? She had A. Fake. Wait, she had
A. If I put in fake woke,
it's 3. It's 3.
Look, we got 3 for S tier.
I give her A. So.
What's Mo rating?
Mo, give her an S.
I don't know.
Beyonce is a 10.
Oh, okay, that's S tier. That's S tier.
I mean, I don't even know. I feel like that's too high. I'll say respect.
Bro, we got 3 S tier, Bush. Come on.
All right, man. Hey, fuck it. Okay, fine. All right, fine. She did do work. All right, I agree with that. Let's reset. All right, who we on now? We on Bookman Dottie.
I be thinking like these niggas can't.
Shit. The Haitian Revolution.
Who?
The Haitian Revolution. Bookman Dottie.
Who?
The Haitian Revolution. I thought that was Toussaint.
That is Toussaint. There's multiple people, nigga.
Who's Bookman? I don't know.
Ain't like a voodoo priest or some shit. I mean,
I don't know no Bookman. You don't even know who this man is, bro. Where Tucson at? Get Tucson.
I gotta rewatch my 1804 documentary, man, from Tariq. Dog.
Get Tucson up
I
in
don't
here,
know.
man.
I don't know.
Oh shit! Hold up.
I don't know that nigga.
Get
Look.
Tucson, man.
We'll just say he was the Malcolm. Like, think about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. All right, think of Toussaint as like.
I don't know.
Think of Toussaint
Where
as
is
Martin
Toussaint, man?
and Bookman as Malcolm X, man. All right, that's Bush choking on this bullshit that is this tier list.
Where's Toussaint?
Anubis said, "Good chunk of my people from Haiti, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Got that revolutionary spirit, man. Was the early leader of the Haitian Revolution. He was an early leader, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't know nothing about this man. I can't pretend to. I'm sure he's probably S-class, but I don't know anything about him, man.
Just anybody. Yeah, anybody from there S-class. So you're right. All right. We'll just put him in donut.
Said I thought that was Conan.
You thought that was who?
Conan the Barbarian.
What the fuck? Next.
So I think this is Toussaint. I don't know if I have my pictures right. Is this not Toussaint?
I think it's Toussaint, man.
There's multiple pictures, man. That might be Bookman again.
Look. Good way to check is, does he look like Stone?
Yes.
That's Toussaint, right?
All right, that's Toussaint, man.
You look like Stone.
S tier, man. Put him up.
S tier, all right,
French.
Come on, man. Do you know this man, Mo? You hear that? Haitian Revolution, man.
S tier.
Fuck it, Mo gone. Oh no, he's back.
S tier. Haitian Revolution, some of the most fascinating history ever. Go read that shit.
S tier, all right. Tommy Sotomayor. he say S tier. The fuck out of here, nigga. Hey, it's a sad day in history when a nigga that said slavery was a choice.
Either you support Tommy Sotomayor or you support who's that other boy? Who's the other boy?
You talking about Tariq? Umar? What the fuck you talking?
I don't fuck with Tariq Nasheed. I fuck with Tommy Sotomayor. Put Tommy Sotomayor up there.
Tommy hate black women, man. He also a Trump supporter.
Coon.
And he said the Jews. He said that the Holocaust and slavery was a choice.
Coon.
So coon.
That nigga's a coon.
Where you at, Philly? Where you at? You really believe that?
That nigga said Tommy is a raccoon.
You said where I'm at?
Yeah, where you at? For real, man.
I'm dead ass serious, man. Put him S.
He not all right. Philly said S, man. S for Tommy. All right. He ends up in C. Fake. He ends up in fake woke.
Nah, that's
I'm out for the night. Peace out, bro.
All right, peace
King
out,
Green said coon, bro.
Tommy was the one that broke him, man.
Tommy broke him, man.
I can't stand. I got Tommy at S, man. You asked for my vote, I gave it.
All right, so we put him. Tommy is at fake woke, man. All right.
How is he at fake woke if I put him at S?
We got like two coons and one.
Nah. Anubis said coon too, so that's trash.
Sure.
Can't fuck with y'all niggas.
Yeah, we taking niggas votes from the chat now since we only down to 3 people. So y'all vote count right now. He say it's 5 a.m. Yeah, it is late. It's getting late. I didn't see, man. When we do these lists, I don't think how long they gonna take, man. I don't be thinking about that. Amanda Stenberg, man.
Amanda Stenberg.
Fake woke. Okay.
Cute woke. Fake woke.
I don't know who she is, but matter of fact, I don't know.
No, I don't know either, so I don't know. Or fake woke. All right. Who? I'm trying to remember this guy's name. Fuck. I gotta pull it up. I forget.
Put that nigga in fake woke because of his hairline.
Stop.
That nigga hairline is
Stop. Oh shit. I forget. I know who this is. I can't remember right now. Hold up.
He got a mean cow lick.
I'm gonna pull that up. I'm remember. He another African leader, man. I'm trying to remember. Patrice Lumumba. Yeah.
I don't
Patrice
know.
Lumumba. Patrice. Nobody don't know. Okay, don't know. I know Philly don't know. I'm not even gonna ask.
Damn, man, why you gotta do me like that?
All right, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, ISIS paper, man. She's a scholar.
I don't know.
Talks about racism, man.
You don't even know who this bitch is.
I don't know.
I mean, woman, sorry.
Yeah, be respectful, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
I would put her in the S, man. She does a lot of work, man. A
You can't
lot of people
support that.
say
Nigga
she
vote for
look. Some people say she a hack, but I don't believe that. She does work, man, for black people. She writes books, and she speaks on racism, man. What causes it? So.
Is she still alive?
No, I don't think she is. No. Bush, do Jesse Lee Peterson next. All right, by popular demand. Anubis say S.
What number are we on? How many niggas we got on this damn thing, man?
1, 2, 3,
We got
4,
at least
5,
40
6.
niggas left, bro.
Yeah, we got at least 40.
We got at least 40 niggas left.
Let's go. Let's get it, man.
All right, put an S, fuck it. You put an A, fuck it. All right. Frederick Douglass, dog.
S tier.
S tier, man.
S tier, okay. S tier.
Didn't he have a white wife?
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he remarry and have a white wife?
My nigga Frederick Douglass was a runaway slave, and then he went to write the North Star newspaper. It was I supposed to abolitionist. It was.
But didn't he have a white wife?
Look, I don't know.
Shut up, nigga.
Put him in A. Put him in A.
No. You don't, look it up. You don't know. You don't know if he did.
No, I'm pretty sure he said he remarried. He had a black wife. Something happened. I think she might have died or something happened, and then he remarried a white woman.
Look,
he was a runaway slave. That's instantly S tier.
Look, man. Look,
that is not no instantly nothing, man.
Yes, it is.
Look, man. Look, we on Fred Hampton.
How this shit don't make no sense. A slave free himself, instantly S tier. A man frees every slave. fucking C class. What?
Chill.
Do you not understand that there were motives? Shut up, Billy. Shut up.
This shit is retarded, boy. That doesn't make no sense.
Nigga, no.
I don't know who this person you just mentioned is. What's next? I don't know.
Man, Fred Hampton S, man. Fucking
who is Fred Hampton?
He was part of the Black Panther Party. He got assassinated. He was.
All I know is Huey.
Look, he was trying to bring workers together, man. Black and white workers. He was on that shit, man. Social.
All I know is Huey. Where Huey at?
All right. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Man, I don't know, man. We got 40 minutes left. Let's go.
Did anybody know who this man is? I'm sure. Nobody knows. Okay.
You don't even know the fuck it is.
Look, I'm not the only one that did this fucking list. Who Hefner? Mo left, man. We can't. He can't even do
Hefner. What the fuck?
Mo, look, Mo.
For Hugh Hefner, he said he put black women in the thing back when black women wasn't seen as beautiful. He put them in Playboy and shit. Honestly, he was the only nigga capable for him. I want to put him in fake woke. May he rest in peace, man.
Yeah, fake woke, fuck it.
Okay, fake woke.
Can we do a part 2 to this motherfucker? This shit running long, boy.
Yeah, it's too late now, though.
What you mean?
Can I save this shit? I can save it. Yeah, we can get back to this. Yeah, we can get back to it if y'all want.
Let's do like
5 more.
5 more, man.
let's do 5 good ones. Let's do 5.
Man. Let's do. I can't, man, because I'm not gonna want to go back into it if we go back and we done already did MLK and we doing bum niggas. We don't know. We ain't never gonna come back.
Bro, look.
Yo, you're right. Let's stop it right here. Let's just stop it right here. Yeah. Let's
do one more. Let's do.
Oh, Ida B. Wells, man.
Oh man, stop it.
She wrote. Yeah, she wrote about lynching. And she was
Wait, do Oprah. Let's do Oprah at least. Let's do one good one, bro.
No.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, look, Oprah then. Fucking Oprah. All right, Oprah. All right. Oprah.
Man, I don't really know about Oprah, man.
S tier. She opened a school in Africa for girls. S tier.
Oh shit, man, fuck it then.
Did she let a white dude like molest people or something? I don't know.
What?
I don't. It's almost some conspiracy shit. I don't know. we can put her. Let's put Oprah. I'll put her at A, man. Fuck it. Yeah, A.
Put her at A.
Oprah. Respectable, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, no, A. You right. What did chat say? Oprah fake woke. Fake woke.
Hold on, where do we put Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby and
Where
Coon.
the fuck you been at, Morgan?
Yeah, where the fuck you been at?
Morgan, we about to end this shit. Nigga, where you come from?
Back. He ain't cool. Look, even if you put him S tier, that's still gonna put him in maybe just fake.
Look, let's just look over the list that we have right now. We're not gonna put any more people in.
Take Kanye out of respectable. God damn.
We're not gonna put any more people. Let's just look at the list we have right now. So we got in S tier. We got Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Toussaint.
What do we do, Huey Newton?
Oh, Mo just said S, so we just put him in S. Yeah, I mean he was just sitting there. We didn't do him yet. Well, like where's Huey at then?
Yeah, he's S. I'm just saying.
You said what he had. Yeah, I mean,
I would have said A because he beat a nigga like a slave.
Stop saying that.
Stop
That's
saying
exactly how the nigga.
Look, the man was in prison, man, for fighting for your rights, man.
That ain't no excuse to be beating niggas like slaves.
Look, you gotta put niggas in their place. They act silly, man.
King Green said, "Let's do MLK."
It's ended with MLK.
Nah, MLK gonna bring niggas back, though. We gotta save MLK for part 2, man. MLK gotta bring niggas back, man. Nobody gonna see this shit if we don't. We did Malcolm X, we did Huey Newton. We gotta save them. We even did Barack Obama. I would have saved him, dog. We gotta bring it back.
I mean, you want to do MLK? I mean, we go.
No, let's save it. No, let's save it. Let's save it.
Last big fish we got.
We got Muhammad Ali, Farrakhan.
No, save it. Save him.
You got Prince, Stan Lee.
Let's
save it. No, Tupac in there twice.
Is Michael Jackson's dad on this list?
Huh?
Michael Jackson's dad on this list?
Oh hell no. We got WBEB. We got Jesus on this list still, man. Come on.
Bring it back for MLK and Jesus, man.
Come back for MLK and Jesus. Say to Jesus.
Hey, Anubis added me in the Discord, man. Anubis, what you want?
He's showing you the Abe Lincoln slavery stuff.
Oh yeah.
The Brazil thing?
Probably. Let me see. Oh yeah, wanted free slaves to leave America.
That flick might have been better for us.
Oh my
He
God.
planned to send ex-slaves to Central America.
He knew the block was hot.
Yeah, get him up out of here.
He knew the block was hot.
So
I mean, look, the block was hot, man.
Wasn't that what the whole country in Africa was about?
Oh, we might have to move him to S off of that move.
The block was hot,
saying.
man. You know, they fucked us.
Was,
Man, he allowed that. He could have had more soldiers down there.
Telling us segregation or integration happened too early, man. We would have never had to worry about that shit if we moved.
Too early. No, it didn't.
Look,
it happened so early. They were like, these niggas getting crazy. Let's go to Jim Crow. Them niggas were scared.
Mo wasn't in here defending Hugh Hefner. What happened?
All the slaves
Mo had to sleep.
left. It might have been better for us, man.
That man a civil rights activist and you got him in fake woke. Dang.
Yeah, Mo did that, man. Not Mo, but everybody else did that. So
we might as well do Jesse, Jesus, and we can round it out.
We got no.
Unless y'all about to thug through it, I'll be here.
y'all want to thug?
No, we saving it, bro. We saving it.
Yeah, let's say.
Oh,
we
we
still
doing
got
a part
Marcus
two?
Garvey on here, dog. Yeah, we got all these people on here.
Man,
Lyndon B. Johnson,
Come on, you know Mo
Nelson
and,
Mandela,
Epic
Fidel. Like we got
Let's give Mo and Epic a chance.
Haile Selassie,
Yeah.
man, yo.
He's probably right about that. They probably want to comment on Spike Lee and Michelle and all that.
Yeah, let's save it. Yeah, we finna.
Nelson, yeah. Tariq, we didn't even get to Tariq.
Yeah, we ain't get to know. Yeah, we got this. We're gonna say that for part 2, guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's a blockbuster right there.
It's the
Jesse Lee Peterson.
next episode is a blockbuster. Nigga.
Facts.
It's a blockbuster, man.
Ain't ready, man.
All right. So anything y'all want to say before you? By the way, like the video if y'all are still here. Go ahead and like the video. Everybody that's here, like the video. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. But I think it's the same niggas, man.
Marcel, I just feel like you full of shit, man. I don't understand.
Nah, Philly, Philly, you on some bullshit, most. Right.
Okay, I just really don't get. I don't get how you function, man. And I say that with
Philly,
the
your mindset is you'll take one microscopic thing from a conversation. You know what you do? You'll read the header of a newspaper, not read the contents of the newspaper, and only argue the header of the newspaper. That's what you do.
Okay. You see, I feel like you a nigga that reads all his news from conspiracy theories.
Not
I feel like
at all. I have not said anything conspiratorial this entire time.
Listen, man. Some niggas is too woke, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I have not said anything.
Yes, when you get too woke, you start to become fake woke. I understand what
that's how it works, man.
What
just like the anime
said,
cycle.
What have I said conspiracy wise this entire time?
When you start saying Hunter x Hunter and Code Geass are the best animes of all time, you become an anime elitist and you start trashing everything else.
Hunter is fire, man.
Hunter is up there.
But then you won't understand. Man, everybody knows it's fire, man. Like, why you saying
everybody knows?
Okay.
Like, why you saying common stuff?
What the fuck are we talking about?
You gotta do the outro, man. You gotta...
All right.
Don't get in my Hunter x Hunter bag.
This is off the cut it out, guys. This is off the top, the epicenter of pop culture. We did another major tier list. We started off with the rapper tier list, then we moved on to porn, and now we doing the woke tier list where we have all the woke people, everybody that has an impact on black people. You know what I'm saying? We did the woke tier list. Some people that we didn't really like in here, but for the most part, we got a good list going. Got a good list. Maybe later on we can add more people to the secondary half of it. You know what I'm saying? People that we missed. So go ahead and drop their names in the comment section when the video is posted. All right.
Somebody said Epic. Throw him on the list.
Hunter is sweet.
Throw Epic on the list. So here's what we have so far. If y'all didn't see it, we got. Let me read it off. We got Malcolm X S, Huey S, Toussaint S, Frederick Douglass S, Fred Hampton S, Harriet Tubman A, Muammar Gaddafi A,
Morgan, you're a fucking
Alex Haley A, Bob Marley A, James Baldwin A, Booker T. Washington A, Eldridge Cleaver A, Beyonce A, Francis Cress Wilson A, Oprah A, Respectable, Terry Crews, Tupac, Kanye West, Jay-Z, all the artists. Childish Gambino, Black Lives Matter. What's this dude name? Fuck. Superfly. What's his name? I forgot. I'm blanking. Superfly. He made Superfly shit. Barack Obama, Kendrick Lamar, Abraham Lincoln, Alexander Hamilton, Bruce Lee. We got C tier, Jermaine, Colin. I can't believe I'm blanking on this nigga name. I'm getting old though. Ray Charles, Quincy Jones. We got Fake Woke, Freeway Ricky, Kim Kardashian, Al Sharpton, Hugh Hefner. Got Trash, NWA, Stacey Dash.
Wait. That's NWA and Trash?
Look, they did it. Look, they voted
Who the
NWA
fuck put
and
NWA and Trash? Oh, my God. That was probably Philly, wasn't it?
A lot of people agree with that. They had a couple good songs about respect yourself and shit like that. But
oh my God.
Ultimately, they put bad images out there. That's what people said. All right, Elijah Muhammad, Bill Clinton, Tommy Sotomayor. All right, we got Coon, Candace Owens, Drake, Condoleezza Rice, Bill Cosby, and you got Don't Know, Sojourner Truth, Boyce Watkins, Angela Rye, what's this dude name? Fuck. Michael Eric Dyson, Jim Brown, Thomas Sankara, Che Guevara, Neely Fuller, John Henrik Clark, who else? I don't know who that is. Brother Polite. What's the dude that wear the blue vest? What's his name again, Marcel?
Bushido Spirit.
No.
Goddamn Marcel Wilden in the comments, man. Somebody check him.
Nigga, Morgan, why you doing this?
I forgot his name. Shit, I forgot his name already. You know who he is. Bookman Dottie, Stenberg. I forgot his name too. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's it right there. And we still got a lot of people left, man.
Tupac and I don't know.
That's a copy.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we still got Jesse Lee Peterson, Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson on here twice. Yeah. We got John Brown, abolitionist, man. All right. We got Jim Crow, literal Jim Crow caricature.
Jim Crow is.
We got Nipsey Hussle. He say cool.
Coon.
Got Muhammad Ali.
Y'all got Jackson. Bill Cosby and Coon.
We already did Meek.
How did that happen, man?
All right. Got Michelle Obama, Fidel Castro.
We got D'Anthony Wilder on there too. For
Stokely
no
Carmichael.
Just because.
Bro, wait, where is Jordan Peele? Where the fuck is
we could put Prince. Hey, like, look, make up a list in the woke. So if you see anybody, if people are missing, go ahead and go to the Discord channel and start typing their names. I'm gonna make a channel for it. Go to tier list and type their names in so we can add them later. All right. Go ahead and do that if you see people that are missing. All right. All right, guys. Let's get out of here. Peace out.
Throw Frank Lucas on there.
Frank Lucas is on here. One of the people I think that's Frank Lucas. You're right. Frank Lucas is this dude that we didn't know who the fuck he was. That's Frank Lucas. Right here. This guy.
I'm delayed on the stream.
But yeah, that's Frank Lucas. So
that's Frank Lucas? Oh yeah, it is.
It is Frank Lucas.
That old head him.
Yeah, that's old him, yeah.
Throw him in ass just because.
Nah, nigga. Anyway, peace out, guys.
Peace.